will be starting soon. Please stand by.
Good morning everyone, and welcome back to King's Quest, third one this time. And joining me here, as always, is Professor Sir.
Fleur.
Fleur de Fleur. Okay, let's see, things are ready to go. Good morning Evil Ash, Brycer, Marco, and Fanatic. How have you all been? Oh no. Still need to get silencer from my keyboard someday.
Yep.
Okay, let's start with the opening.
Oh boy, is there gonna be a full motion video for this?
Maybe it's another one of those half an hour long.
I don't know, voice actor? Thrice now I curse, and from the first your family shall feel the worst. Oh, this is that one guy. Let's see, what did he sound like? Surely shall you see, there surely be in the most dire jeopardy. Then as your foe, 'tis I who will sow the spell that caused your heart to slow. And for my shame, for the same of a Daventry, something that rhymes E.
Closing. I mean... EGD Interactive presents a mirror.
Come on, are they gonna have an FMV? Come on.
Well, there has to be.
FMV.
There has to
So dokey. King's Quest 3 to Heir is to human.
No babies. Soon something awful is gonna happen. He was like, no babies.
What beduped? Why did it bedupe?
Are you badooping?
Who's beduping?
I see there's been one badoop.
Oh, it's that bedupe, okay.
That must be one evil wizard.
Wizard bedupe.
Made of stone. Stone.
Yep.
Oh no, don't tell me I have to walk this path someday.
You better hope he doesn't fall off or we won't have a game.
That'd be like a funny thing to happen. The wizard falls and then there's Do you want to try again?
You have to control the wizard here.
Thank you, Marco.
Alright, what's thank you? Did Mr. Cole say something?
He sent a retweet.
Ooh, that's a cool move.
Maybe a little too cool.
Smiling at us.
That's true.
Oh. It was all just on TV. What a weird commercial.
It was.
What do you think they were trying to sell us?
Ropes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Whoa, he's just... It's 80s, man.
Radical.
Gwydion. Gwydion.
Hello, Mega Mario. Welcome.
Oh, those pants are style.
Chris Jones.
Oh no, it's where Janttu lives.
Oh, no. No spoilers.
It's
Are
his
we
house
watching?
by the lake.
Oh no. That's me. Hi. Go away. And now no one can ever get in.
Gwydion, what are you doing, boy?
Whoa, he looks different than I remember.
He's evil.
I was just looking.
How dare you take leave of your duties? Resume your chores immediately.
Yes, Mananin. Master.
Had your parents survived your wretched infancy, the sight of your sloth alone would have killed them.
They would not have been proud of me.
No, but fate has favored you. Few orphaned youths can know such fortune. You are lucky to be here to serve me.
I am very lucky.
Indeed. Now get to work.
No, you.
It's not just me, the kid looks like he walked out of the 80s, right?
Such is the story
Maybe.
of young Gwydion's life to this point. What's a poor boy to do? Oh well, in resignation, Gwydion obediently follows Mananin into the house.
Oh, that's right, this one's timed. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, let's see in what way.
The old wizard looks at you menacingly.
The kitchen is filthy.
We have to-
go clean it at once.
Things are time sensitive in this. You have to do certain things at certain times, otherwise the wizard throws shoes at you and you explode.
I was going to kill him. But...
You take a moment's respite at the table,
Look
then
who's on the
decide
wall!
you haven't the time.
Moose.
You scrutinize the moose head carefully. While it is long past its grazing days, you feel sorry for the poor old thing. A tin cup has been left on the table. Manannan was not pleased to be served blackroot juice in anything other than his chalice heirloom.
I see they changed the menu too.
Yeah, it's
Different. How does one clean the kitchen? You take a bouquet.
It's just your old tin bucket.
It's pronounced bouquet.
Your mixing bowl is lying on the shelf. A loaf of bread, freshly baked.
I don't remember what to do.
Is that broom or something else? It's a broom-like thing. Look, I'm a cat. I'm Jason.
That's about as close to Jason's scream as I can get.
Okay, my work here is done. And I think if you go exploring too much, you will die.
Yeah, he throws shoes at you and you explode.
Hey, that's what kind of happened to me. Hey. But how does one fire?
It's a painting of the wizard from long ago. You wonder if he was ever young.
That is a quest.
3 doors lead outside, to the kitchen, and to the wizard's study.
Let's go to the study. There's no one here.
Oh no, the cat's
This
watching
is
us.
Manannan's detestable pet.
Oh no. Oh no. Hi Chris. Good morning. What do we do, Professor?
I don't know.
I'm scared to look around
Look
because
for a bit. What could possibly go wrong?
well,
You have always admired this lovely tapestry. It's one of the few bright spots in this dreary house. The bed is nothing more than a cot, hard and cold and difficult to sleep on. Your pillow is small and flat, as it is made of old rags.
no.
The bed is not.
Okay.
You have nothing of any interest in your dresser drawer.
OMG, there's an actual reflection.
That's high tech.
You look into the cracked mirror hanging on the wall. Your reflection shows a tall, handsome lad dressed in dirty rags.
That's a me.
Oh.
I'm sure I have loads of things, which is nothing.
Oh boy. Some of this is coming
As it's
back to
broad
me.
day-
All I know is when I played through this game, it was the original, and
The wizard gives you an evil
I played it with a
glare.
walkthrough. Not even trying. Harumph! Oh no, I
There's-
thought I'm dead.
That's not good.
Hello, Joe. How have you been?
I think you were wandering
Oh,
around
don't-
for the first. Yep, there's the cat.
Can I get the
That
fly?
was out. Now he's gonna shoot a lightning shoe at us.
Yes.
You pick up the dead fly and drop it into your hand. Disgustedly, you look at it.
Yay, we got points. Save.
We got a singular point.
Your lord and master keeps a cold eye on you when he's not watching everyone else.
Do I dare to talk to you?
Manannan is bothered by your interruption.
Gwydion, I have many things on my mind. Get to work, or I'll find you something to do.
This must be the scariest game I've ever
Those little devils, what are they doing? I have decided to take a journey.
Yes.
The well-polished brass.
you have to take it to use it.
You put your
course.
eye to the glass. It amazes you how near everything seems. You could even see squirrels climbing faraway trees. No wonder the wizard knows of all activities in Ludor.
Ludor.
So the timer's green. Was it green before?
No, I think it's when the wizard is gone. Exactly, Chris. So now we're free to snoop around. Do I dare to open things?
Oh.
It's a lovely handheld mirror. Manannan's a vain old codger, isn't he?
Yes,
A comb, perfectly suited for the maintenance of long facial fleece.
I think if you take something,
You take the wizard's hand mirror.
you should also hide it in your stash.
You have excellent eyesight. Besides, they wouldn't suit you. Your breath smells fine.
Yeah, because you go.
So far,
You
you're
have you
Perhaps-
taken my thing?
right up.
Purr. I'm gonna throw a shoe at you.
Oh yeah, close.
Close the door.
Got another point. It's me close.
This is one of the wizard's linen gowns. The wizard's blue peaked hat sits in the bottom of the closet. The wizard's red hat is resting in the bottom of the closet.
I want them all.
You don't look good wearing peaked hats. You search the linen gown. You don't find
Yeah,
anything
I didn't wanna say
interesting.
anything, yeah, too, but you know.
What?
You refilled
Cupboard?
it this.
You heard?
Cupboard.
Cover.
Just use the cupboard open. I'll throw a shoe at you.
Oh, good night, Joe.
Oh.
V.
Bye, Joe. I missed that.
You don't have a problem with heights. Not one you'd admit to.
So what are all
A
these
blue
things?
bottle labeled with a V. Given local topography, you're guessing it stands for vertigo. Manannan must have a little trouble with heights. Chocolate creams.
Mmm, goodies.
Wait a minute. They're chocolate-coated insects. Yuck!
Ew.
It's a bottle of rose petal essence. 3 vials contain small quantities of hair, all in different colors. That's odd. They're all labeled Gwydion.
Well, that's mine then.
They're of no use to you. They're of no use to you.
They're of no use to you.
There is nothing of
Okay.
There's
Gross.
nothing of interest.
Okay, cannot open the other one. Can you open that one? No. Okay. What's this thing?
It's got a wicked poster on the wall.
It's the wizard's chamber pot.
Ew.
Oh.
You're not sure what to make of this. Manannan has unique aesthetic tastes.
Okay. Now the question is, how long is he gone? And when he comes back, is he gonna be like right on my face? With all my precious belongings. I put them in here.
You get on your hands and knees and quickly shove all your possessions under the bed. They will be safe from the wizard's sharp eyes there.
Look how many points I got for that.
We got 6 already.
So we almost beat the game.
We're 5th of the way there.
Okay. Do I dare to go in the study?
Yep. See, in the original, you have to be an expert typer because this one's timed.
Yeah.
You try to turn the handle, but the door is locked.
But I have the key.
In the other ones, if you took 20 minutes to type something, it wasn't so bad. 'cause
So many
a
books
lot of that
line
was
the
time
bookshelf.
sensitive.
You wonder when Manannan has time to read them all. titles cover many subjects from ancient Arabic mythology to a study of the heavens to the philosophies of Socrates.
So great. Dude.
It's the wizard's wastebasket.
Waste bouquet.
Don't you remember? You emptied it yesterday.
No, I'm
Yeah, you emptied it yesterday. How could you forget?
well,
You open the desk's only drawer, but you see nothing interesting. You're not sure, but it could be a chart. Then again, perhaps not.
so it can be anything.
The massive desk is made from oak. The wizard does all his reading, writing, and arithmetic here.
Ooh, arithmetic.
Wait, is that something? That is something. Oh,
What was it?
some kind of cleaning equipment.
Oh. I was like, are you playing the piano on that desk? What did you do? If I remember correctly, doing the cleaning of things buys you favor with Banana, so he doesn't throw shoes at you as often.
Yeah. I think I actually. It's so hard to get in. Anything
Can we do
I
anything
can-
with the moose? Why do I feel the moose is important in some
The
way?
moose head is securely fastened to the wall. You cannot remove it.
I don't know.
Pour the bottles in a bowl. Swirl and swallow it down whole. Let the contents slosh and roll. Feel the liquid warm your soul.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, I was just gonna sit.
The perfect servant, aren't you?
Well, I don't know. Can I take all of these goodies?
You take the fruit and carry it with you.
it's grapes.
Oh, it is. It is.
The fruit consists of an apple and
Yes.
some grapes. They look sweet, fresh, and juicy.
Chris abuse. Save.
Is that cheese?
You take the loaf of bread and carry it with you.
Aw.
You take the mutton chop and carry it with you.
Oh, have you ever had mutton?
I don't know what that is. So.
You take the wooden spoon from the iron rack and keep
You know,
it
I'm
with
actually
you.
drawing a blank on which animal mutton comes from specifically.
You take the
All of
carving
them?
knife from the iron rack and keep it with you.
There's this part of my brain that's thinking mutton is deer, but I know deer is venison.
You retrieve the
But
clay
another
bowl
part of
from
my
the
brain
kitchen
is going,
shelf and take it with
Mutton is sheep, and I think those are both wrong.
you. Many chores lie in wait upon those shelves.
I'm
I'll
guessing
look
it.
up mutton chop and find out that it's actually dog.
So I don't know if it's a bad thing when I just take all of these goodies, or is that okay?
Lamb sounds right. I'm gonna look it up just to make sure. Oh. I just scared myself.
Oh,
Because when I looked at Chrome, your stream popped up, and I just heard myself go, Lamb sounds right!
The hens peck their way around the coop. When closed, the coop does its job well.
are there any goodies
Where
here?
would you put it?
Yay!
It is lamb, okay.
The views are better from the other side, but that doesn't mean you enjoy them.
Okay, Professor, what do we do?
We poison the mutton chop and we give it to the cat.
Cedric?
An eagle
Turkey.
sits in its nest, tilting its head as it eyes you warily.
It knows I'm up to something.
Oh shoot, I'm looking at the stream. Why is it delayed and why is there a silly doggo in the corner?
What silly
There
dog?
we go.
Your hands are dirty enough.
What do I do with all this beautiful
This
items?
is a
wait.
wooden kitchen spoon.
Are there any flowers you can't pick?
No. Kind of scared to just overwrite the saves.
Watch your step.
Your greatest nemesis returns. All we need now is a bridge. Why is it yellow when you leave the house?
What is yellow?
No, it's not yellow now. It was yellow the last time.
Oh, no, that means the wizard is coming. Go home.
I noticed that as you were leaving last time it turned yellow.
I haven't even left the house.
See, that's kind of nice. I don't think that was in the original.
I don't think there even was a timer. I need to get to my room fast. Hide all my goodies.
Oh yeah, he might find out that you have a mutton chop and be quite angry with you.
Hmm.
And then get so frustrated with you because he can't remember what type of meat it is that he throws his shoe at you.
Okay. How much stuff I can put under the bed? Loads. Hello, cat. Can I pet the cat?
You are not
He
close
might
enough.
eat you.
You are not. Leaving handprints around would undo all of the hard work you've put into keeping the place clean.
Yeah, you've been trying to keep that cat clean.
Nimbly,
Oh, no.
you grab the nasty cat by the scruff of its neck, avoiding its needle-sharp claws. And now that you have it, what are you going to do with it? The cat
Drop it.
leaps from your arms.
I don't like it. Well, obviously don't be in his room.
Oh no.
It's red.
Did the cat make it red?
Nah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I feel like the cat watches us and informs
Yeah, I think so too.
Bannon, Bananan, Bananan, Hannon, Bananan, Bobanon.
Well, this is a game I don't even know what to try to do.
Figure we'll wander around for a bit, see what we can figure out. And then if we don't get anywhere, we'll
Cedric will.
ask Cedric for help.
The barrels contain grain and other foodstuffs. The barrels contain...
Okay.
There's no fun to be had with these barrels.
It kind of sucks if I have to hide my things all the time.
I think you only have to hide certain things.
Yeah.
There are dry
I don't think he
herbs
would
and
care if you had a
spices.
mutton chop in your
You have
pants.
no
You never know.
You probably think you're kind of weird, but
Come on, wizard. Maybe it comes at 15 minutes. Wait.
You need to
Comes
get
at
closer.
Okay, let's get
4.
closer. Whoa.
The wizard's glare
Okay.
makes you suddenly feel very, very small.
I am hungry. Prepare me a meal at once.
Oh no, but it's under the bed. How does one prepare a meal?
You get the steak and potatoes and you throw it in the bouquet.
So you take a fly. I don't know what you want to eat.
Let's take the bowl and the cup and the knife.
Okay.
Pretty sure the only thing he would be upset at you having is the mirror.
Yeah. And maybe the knife.
Why? Where'd we get the knife from?
Well, kitchen.
Well, that is food making thing.
But what if he thinks I'm gonna kill him? Maybe you can only use a knife in the kitchen. I don't know. Oh no!
Mananan is impatiently waiting for his food. His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. You'd better feed him quickly, or dire consequences may result.
I don't like it.
So obviously,
You take
Start
the
a fire.
bowl.
You can't use.
How does one fire?
As it is summer, the need for a fire and cooked food is diminished.
oh,
Well, then you just take the ham and put it in the bowl.
Combining these items produces no effect.
Why?
can we combine it with the knife?
Combining these items.
I don't think it matters which one you use first.
Combining.
Nope.
We gotta put the meat and the not the potatoes, the tomatoes and the bread together and make a fruit sandwich.
Combining these.
Nope. You can put the ham in the bread.
Combining.
And you can take the knife on the...
Combining these.
Okay, nothing does anything. So how about we just give him the meat and he'll be pleasantly surprised.
Mananan is impatiently.
Here you go. I'm so dead. I'm not dead. We done yet?
Your lord and master keeps a cold eye on you. When
Do we
he's
give him a bread?
the wizard is not hungry at the moment.
No.
So go away. Go away. Punch him in the waist.
Master?
What is it? Speak quickly, boy.
What are the people of Ludor like?
Oh no.
The wizard gives you a cautionary glance.
Why? Intending to make their acquaintance, are you?
No, I'm just curious. From what you have said in the past, they don't sound very appreciative of you.
Selfish, pathetic creatures requiring constant vigilance. They should have some respect for an old man. It tires me keeping track of their movements, never knowing when one might put a foot out of line.
You have the strangest notion that Mananan's last comment was not an expression.
They sound wretched.
Much like yourself, but they are punished for their disobedience as surely as you are.
Mananan does not appear in much of a talkative mood at the moment. Conversing with him further might be unwise.
Okay. What next?
Now we stompade about.
Maybe he leaves when I go back here. Can I put the knife back in?
You can't use that item there.
I'm
Okay.
sure he wouldn't be upset with you carrying a knife in your pants.
Then I would just beat the game fast. I go back here and just stab him.
Your own death would result from that. He's too powerful.
Too OP. Well, should we actually go explore outside a little more?
Yeah.
Clearly that'll be okay.
You see an evil sneer come across the wizard's face.
Gwydion, you are forbidden to be here. I've a good mind to...
Manannan's face softens as he continues.
Well, maybe next time. For now, go home.
E.T. go home. Well,
Your heart skips as the wizard gives you an evil look.
So don't leave when he's home.
yeah. Okay. Well, there isn't much to do, is there?
We just dance till he leaves.
Actually, there's a way to just sleep.
Oh yeah. You are correct.
Let's go sleep. Good night. Wait, how long was that?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
You slept for 2 minutes.
Is this how you
I wish I could
facepalm?
be that
Your
precise.
hands are grubby enough. No need to dirty them further by rubbing them on your clothes.
Uh-huh. I was trying to facepalm. When does the wizard leave?
Manannan eyes you with a snaggle-toothed sneer.
I am going to lie down for a rest.
Yes.
Do not disturb me.
Okay, good night.
Okay, now we see.
Now he sleeps for 2 minutes.
Probably.
I'm guessing we're gonna make
Run
an.
around outside.
I'm guessing we make a blur record with this game.
Yep.
Watch out for that poisonous fall. Oh no. In the original you couldn't even use mouse, so. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, the only thing I remember of this game pretty much is the house. Nothing outside of it.
I remember the house and ridiculous spell crafting.
Yeah. Goodies.
Oh, I remember this forest screen. Though it
You pick
looked
and poke
way
among the
different.
fallen acorns looking for dried ones. You eventually find 3 dried acorns and take them with you.
Flower steak.
I'm pretty
You
sure
don't
the dead
need to
flies
make
spell.
yourself pretty.
Come again.
What?
Come again. What did you say?
I said I do believe that the dead fly and probably those acorns are spell ingredients
Mhm.
important for casting something. And I think that's what the bowl is for.
Yeah.
You bend down and look into the small hole. It's too dark inside to see anything.
Well, just put your hand
You
in
don't
there.
want to go reaching into holes when you have no idea what's inside. For all you know, that tree could be filled with ants.
Ants?
Ants! Boom, boom,
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, bees! This is just like the 5th game.
The trunk is home to a fair few bees.
We are the ants, are breaking ants, and we're coming to help you them.
Brr, brr. Whoa, 3 birds at once.
Yep, those are bears. We got
Hurry
Smokey the
along
bear.
there, Mildred.
Yes, George.
Mama, my button's not done up.
Button? Haven't you taught him anything, Mildred?
It's a bit difficult for him, George.
Go in.
Are we Goldilocks?
Totally. And now we'll eat from all of them and win.
You taste the porridge and decide that this bowl of porridge is too hot. Just right. So you take it with you.
So that was
no,
too
we
cold.
The bears are gonna eat us.
Nah.
You taste the porridge and decide that this bowl of porridge is too cold.
But by the time I use it, it's gonna be cold anyway, so...
Outside, you see the forest.
Oh, that was a window. I thought it was painting.
Homely bunch, aren't they? Homely bunch.
Yes, they are. So,
What do we do with porridge? Who knows?
who knows? We give it to the bees and they'll turn into ants and we win. There.
You sincerely hope that head isn't real. After all, what species would hunt its own? You lie upon the smallest bed and snuggle down into the pillow.
Uh-oh.
This bed is just right.
Uh-oh.
You've fallen asleep.
Oh no! It's the daddy bear.
Oh no,
It's gonna eat
Papa
you.
Bear has found you sleeping in Baby Bear's bed. You're in for it now.
Hi.
Gonna throw you in the pot and eat you.
Keep out of our house, human.
Oh.
No. Oh well, at least I stole your food, so... How is there ever time to explore all of these places? Because you have to go back to...
Shouldn't we have
Leave
gotten
the
a
fishing
chair
to the-
from in there?
What chair?
Well, in the story, there's a chair, there's a porridge,
Oh,
and then there's the bed.
I didn't see the chair.
Good day to you, young man. What can I do for you?
Help me.
Greetings. What have you for sale?
I have many an item that might interest you. For instance, you might wish to purchase a leather pouch, very suitable for carrying things in, as you might expect.
Indeed. Anything else?
I have numerous consumables that you may wish to acquire. Take a look at the shelf behind me. See if there's anything you would like.
Timers in games, usually not a huge fan of them. Dog.
A content, hairy dog sits on the floor of the store. Its name tag reads, Hank.
Pet the Hank.
You pat the hairy dog. and are rewarded with a handful of malted hair.
Yes.
Oh, we got a yellow. We got a yellow alert.
I've got some dusting to do. Let me know if you need anything.
Give me... Maybe we'll get some kind of teleportation thing. Oh, me thinks that when the dusting happens, you steal something. What do you think?
Unless we can pay him in porridge. You think he accepts porridge as currency?
Yeah. Okay, dangerous path ahead.
These two are certainly unsavory rogues. They look like they'd rob you blind.
Run! Oh no!
We're gonna get you, Janttu. Look out! They've done the worst thing they possibly could. They've made us waste time.
Oh no. So I have to get through them.
Good thing they're
A little dumb.
not too bright. Alright, you have to speed run walking through this canyon.
Great. Oh no. It's red.
Oh no, it's red.
Wait, this way.
Oh, you're gonna get it. He's gonna throw his shoes right at you.
Right in my face. Anyone ask, we didn't leave the house, okay? So, should I go hide these things? Because...
I think the blue stuff is things you have to hide. See how it's highlighted in blue?
Yeah.
So go hide the thing highlighted in... Uh-oh.
That ain't good.
You'll create no magic around me, Gwydion.
Looks like you were caught red-handed.
No.
So I believe the blue things...
Do I have time to drop them off?
I don't know. I don't think you do.
No.
You'll create no magic around me, Gwydion.
Okay.
Looks like you were caught red-handed.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's nice, because as I recall in the original game, he would just randomly vaporize you for seemingly no reason.
Yeah, there was no timer, I believe. Can I sit on these chairs?
This chair feels just right.
What?
There is only a splintered pile
How do I
of
feel
wood
about
that
timers
was
in
one-
games? Well, it depends on how it's
Just
handled.
right.
Test out the chairs.
You feel very small and uncomfortable in this big chair. This chair is much too hard.
Is that Baby Bear's chair on the floor?
You sink
It broke.
too deeply in the overstuffed chair. This chair is much too soft.
It was just right and then it broke.
You should be very particular about what you touch in here.
Can we touch the broken chair?
Yeah, but it gave nothing. check the...
You closely examine the contents of the drawer.
Whatever this is.
There is a spool of black thread in the drawer. You can see a very ornate pincushion in the bottom of the drawer. Something tells you it belongs to Mama Bear. Your clothes may be in need of repair, but you hardly have the time to worry about such things.
But that's
Your
good.
clothes may...
Nope.
You pick up the thimble.
Oh, we got a thimble. Oh, it's magical.
As
apparently.
So let me try the other beds.
So about
you
24
flop
minutes, I
onto the
think,
biggest
start
bed.
running home.
This bed is much too hard.
So what do you think? Should I try the right bed and get kicked out, or let's just walk out?
You jump onto the medium-sized
sure.
bed and sink deep into its fluffy depths. This bed is much too soft.
It's much too soft.
I don't like it when things are much too soft.
You lie upon the small...
Okay.
Even grapes.
Oh no, the evil cat comes here.
Oh no, Pop...
It's Papa Cat.
Keep out of our house, human.
Okay. Go home. You've done enough.
Because it was about 25 minutes.
Yeah, now it's yellow.
These two are...
And then about 25 minutes and 30 seconds, he's like, I'm gonna shoot lightning at you. Purr, 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 purr.
But yeah, it might be a thing that the blue glowy things are bad.
Yeah, I think it is. Like I said, in the original, I don't remember any such indicators, so it's just he throw lightning at you. Or just random reasons. Trial and error, you had to figure out how to figure out what things you keep in your pocket.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh no. Evil.
Ow, not the cat!
Step on it.
Get out of the road!
It
Get
really,
out of the road!
it really blocked my way. Just as it turns red. So that's...
You drop to your hands and knees and hide the item under your bed.
So that's...
Yeah, that should be all he cares about.
Yeah.
Because it lets off a magical presence.
That means I can even take the fly back.
Should be able to.
Yep.
Of course, I think we have limited inventory space. Is that a thing in this?
I
Or is
don't
it
know.
not?
Don't know.
I mean, I think our inventory is half full, so we should be running out anytime.
Yeah.
The warm porridge is in a pretty blue ceramic bowl. Its aroma wafts up to and tantalizes your nose.
He knows.
This guy can't walk.
I am ravenous. Fix me something immediately.
So what happens when I don't have any things to fix?
We die? I don't. Obviously, bread is fine. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why we found the porridge, to buy us more time.
Mananan is impatiently waiting for his food.
Here, old man, have a bread.
Maybe we can talk again.
Master?
What is it? Speak quickly, boy.
If I may know, how long have I been here?
The better part of 18 years.
Will I be turning 18 soon?
Yes, quite soon. Perhaps you'll be allowed to do something special on that day. Go someplace you have been denied previously.
Really?
You can't help but feel a tinge of hopefulness. Perhaps the wizard will grant you a small degree of freedom once you've come of age.
Yes, I've been thinking that my tower could do with some dusting.
Oh.
If you're unhappy with that prospect, then I could arrange a shortening of your tenure.
Of my service? To you?
Of your time on this world.
Mananan does not.
Okay. Now what do we do?
We dance.
We dance with the broom. Maybe that
Yep.
keeps him happy.
'80s cleaning montage. '80s cleaning montage.
Watch out for the evil cat. Also, can I use
Fortunately,
this?
you're not low on butter. Why invent more work for yourself?
But I'm low on life.
There's no hole in this bucket. Why bother with it?
This bucket got a hole. in
Many
it.
chores.
Big
many-
hole in it. My bucket's got a hole in it. It ain't working no more. I went up on the mountain, way up high.
There's nothing to do anywhere, Odo.
The wizard is writing at his desk. He
If
looks up
anybody
from his
here
work
knows
and
what
greets
that
you
song
with a
is from, I will be
scowl.
very surprised.
Boy, you know I don't like you to enter my private study, especially when I'm writing. Leave now, or I'll make you leave.
Can we do anything with the chickens outside?
We can.
Can we get
Look at
chicken
them.
fingers from them?
What?
And then feed them to banana, banana.
Obviously, you feed them too much and they will turn into eggs.
Yeah.
Odo.
I have decided to take a journey.
You are not close enough.
Save it. Oh, can we steal the chickens?
Maybe we can get inside. What if I lose all the chickens?
Can we steal chicken
You pick
feathers?
up the chicken.
Oh, we could just take the whole chicken.
You gently pluck a feather from the chicken and gently set it back on the ground.
Yes.
Okay, well, apparently if you ever get
Where
a chicken
would you
feather
put it?
stuck in your boot, he'll zap you.
What else should we steal?
Well, maybe we can run off to
Wait.
town. Wait.
So how do we? Because we make spells in this game.
Yeah, I think.
How do we
found the
learn?
hole.
What
I think
should
you
we?
go into his study and look at books if memory serves.
Yeah, should we go there? Now that
Yeah.
he's gone.
Or you might need to look at what he writes down on the table. I don't remember the grisly details.
Me neither, because I will play through this game with a piece of paper. Many of them. Wait, that's not the study.
No, the study's downstairs.
But the cat.
Ah, the cat.
So is the cat's placement random if I go away and come back?
I'm not sure. Again, that's something that might be based on time.
Yeah.
You are not close enough.
Pick up the cat. Can I get some
The
here?
despicable cat slips away from your grasp with a fierce scratch to your arm.
No,
That's not good.
The despicable cat.
go away, cat.
Throw your shoe at
The
it.
despicable.
Because I think if the cat spies on us while we're doing things, that's bad.
Yeah, I think so too.
This is Manannan's detestable pet.
Look at those evil
Mr.
eyes.
Human and his detestable pet. Come on, stupid cat. We want to read books. I mean, clean the books.
Ah, yes, the cat is out.
The massive desk.
Can I read what's on the paper?
Again, you search the contents of the drawer, but find nothing interesting.
I guess there's no way to do that.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Black, the Ultimate Fashion Statement.
Okay.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Secretly Secluding Servants for a Lifetime of Service and Servitude. You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled 1001 Unlikely Uses for Cheese.
Oh man, we need some cheese.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Ancient Wisdom, The Legacy of Our Forebears. It seems to be a record of all known information regarding the original inhabitants of the known world. It is a notably thin book. You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Wither the Weather or Wedding the World, an anthology of meteorological spells.
Can I actually take
You
some?
scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Lifestyles of the Weird and Wicked.
Maybe if I keep
I
looking.
believe there's spell
You
books in
scan
here
the
somewhere.
bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Guide to Maintaining a Healthy Beard.
That's for Chris.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a series of magazines entitled Wizarding Weekly. This week's edition includes tips on keeping your hat pointy. You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Levers and Bookcases, a Traditional Connection. You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles.
Mystical misconceptions.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find
Inappropriate.
the
40
title,
most
The 40
inappropriate
Most Inappropriate
uses
Uses
of
of a Magic Map. You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles.
Tyrannical
and find a book entitled
totalitarianism.
Tyrannical Totalitarianism. You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles.
Oh, now it's
Black,
loops.
the ultimate. You already looked at that one.
Does it loop?
You scan the bookshelf.
So that didn't do anything.
Well, doesn't it depend on where you look on the bookshelf?
I don't think so.
You scan the bookshelf for
No, even when I click here, it goes wherever.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles.
That's a thin book.
You scan the
Okay.
bookshelf for. So many books line the bookshelf.
Well, I don't remember how to spell.
So I think something. If there's something to use teleportation, that would be useful. I cannot pick up the cat anymore.
Nope, cats are illegal.
Could I maybe spy what the wizard is doing? Or maybe there's something in the bedroom. No. Don't seem to be anything in here. Unless if he puts new things in here.
So far, you're wrinkling your nose in disgust. You throw the smelly contents of the chamber pot out the open window. What a way to make a living.
Ew.
You'd rather sleep on a bed of nails. You'd rather...
You fell asleep again? This late on a Saturday?
You put your eye to the glass. It amazes you how near everything seems.
Okay. I guess it cannot be used. How do we make spells? You read the bowl and it tells you what you need to do.
The clay bowl has been your favorite bowl for years.
It's a favorite bowl for years.
Picking off its wings, you throw the
Oh.
rest away.
Yes. And now it becomes a magic ingredient.
The fly wings are remarkably beautiful for having come from such a disagreeable insect. The chicken feather is small and light, no more than a piece of fluff.
It's fluff and stuff.
Right, try anything. Let's see.
Combining these items,
You put it in the porridge.
combining these
Well, at least we're getting all these blue items. Just need to learn how to magic. Look at all these goodies. What even was that?
As it's broad daylight, you don't need it.
Don't tell me there's a knight in this game. Can I look behind the painting?
You move the picture frame to one side, but find nothing behind it.
Mm-mm. Oh. Okay. Maybe there's other pictures I can find goodies from.
The chart is firmly attached to the wall. Don't you remember?
Okay. I keep forgetting that. Now take the candle.
Ow! You burnt your fingers.
Oh no. There's no paintings here. Or anything else of interest. Okay, so what haven't I tried?
Can we pick up the cat, or did we get his fur?
Well, No, we didn't get the fur.
We need cat fur.
Yeah, I'm sure we do. As we got from the dog.
Can we pick him up if we can't?
Or maybe it's based on which room it's in.
We might have to go back to like 10 minutes into the game.
Oh no. Oh, you missed this one picking up of the cat, man. You're dead.
You can only pick him up once. Because once you pick him up, he's like, you can't pick me up again. I'm a cat.
Where did it go?
So when the timer turns yellow, that means we have less than 2 minutes before the wizard.
Yeah.
Can you sneak up behind him and pick him up?
Nimbly,
Look at how it
you
works.
grab the nasty cat.
Okay.
You manage to pluck some fur before he viciously scratches and leaps from your arms. With grim satisfaction, you survey your wounds.
Okay. That's something we needed to do that we didn't.
Yeah, I didn't know what
Talking to
to...
Cedric, that's why I'm kind of quiet right now. So far, we've done pretty much everything we needed to do, right? As far as I can tell.
But flurry, it took 30 minutes too long to do it, so you're dead. Well, the wizard seems to be gone for a long time now. Is there anything we can do with the eagle? Is there anything at the back of the house? I think if I go too far, I will fall. Obviously, we talk to the eagle.
As you speak, the eagle shifts defensively. It doesn't trust you.
I have to give it fruit.
You hold it high overhead, but the eagle doesn't pay you any attention.
Well, I'm sure he would have liked the ham.
You hold it high over...
It's such a long way to go. I saved up there,
What?
so...
What? Do we
What?
still have the thimble?
What symbol?
The thimble. The simple thimble.
Sim-
From Mama Bear's house.
No.
We need the symbol thimble.
Symbols. What does that even mean?
Simple thimble. Oh, but Wizard Boy's coming home.
Yeah.
Apparently we need to click the symbol thimble on flowers. For reasons.
All this time with 1, 2, and 3, I've learned to stay away from the flowers because you cannot pick them up because flinty fleur.
You don't need. Oh, Janttu, you have blue things in your inventory.
Oh,
What are you
do.
doing?
Do I? I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Never mind.
I hate it when you weren't looking. Hee.
Apparently.
Now if he's hungry again, so does it mention? Does Cedric know if there's a way to run out of food or something?
I don't know. We might have to load to a previous state,
Well, that kind of sucks.
depending on if you can or not. And then we might have to speed run. That is how this game is set up after. At least the original.
Yeah.
Basically, do everything perfect. Fruity Furby. You gotta do it in 3 minutes.
Mananan helps himself to his own beverages, and intoxication isn't your thing.
Banana, 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 banana.
Okay, act busy. I was cleaning the whole time. Can it actually show up once I'm cleaning at the same time? No, it waits.
I am hungry. Prepare me a meal at once.
No, you eat too much. I only have fruits.
Mananan is impatient.
Not Chris's grapes.
I'm sorry, Chris. It sounded almost real.
I am curious, Master.
A dangerous mindset, boy.
I know, but I was wondering, how powerful are you?
Impudence!
Not at all. I was just wondering, if Ludor were to be invaded, would it be well protected by your magic?
Of course, irrelevant though that notion is, invaders would never reach these shores. My spells over the wind and weather would destroy any hostiles long before they caught sight of this land.
You surmise that you won't be taking any boat trips while he's around.
As for invaders from the west, they would only meet their demise in the endless scorched wasteland. And even if they endured, they would never survive an encounter with that desert beauty.
Mananan's mouth flickers upwards slightly in an odd manner. If you didn't know any better, you'd say he was thinking about someone he fancied. You wonder who it might be. Mananan does.
I mean, he's eaten thrice today.
Yeah.
3 meals a day.
There's too much waiting.
Don't wait in here. He'll throw your shoe at you.
Should I just sleep?
I don't think we can do anything else. So now we gotta go get mistletoe.
Yeah.
And next time we go on a journey, we have to take the thimble with and get on flowers.
I am going to lie down for a rest. Do not disturb me.
Not disturb me. Okay, let's go get our magical thimble from our bed. Want to?
From our bed?
Yeah, we need the thimble.
From where?
From the bed.
I thought you meant the bear's bed.
No, you hid it in our bed.
Ah.
We got it from the bear's drawer.
Oh, I thought we were going to go get the symbol. Oh, this thing?
Yes, the simple symbol. That's the guy we need.
Okay, save, yes, go.
I feel as though we're gonna have to. Oh well, part of the experience, right?
Right.
Right.
It kind of felt like when he was sleeping last time, it didn't last as long as when he was out of town, out of home.
I don't know.
Yeah, at the beginning I was like, I hope I don't have to walk that path. And I have to walk the path many, many, many times.
You have to walk the path every day.
Not just once. Do you play Pokemon Go every day?
Of course.
From the moment you wake up?
All the cool boys do. Dusk until dawn.
So there. So what did you say about the thing?
Oh, there's a bear there.
Hello. Sorry.
Leave this rain and come back, I guess. We gotta do things in that garden. I don't even know what to do about bees. Just slap her.
Mama Bear growls at you as you near the flower bed. Better stay away from it. And her.
Maybe not.
Now what do we do?
We go
Let's go to the town.
to the library.
Why there?
We talk to the librarian. We ask her if we can join the book club.
I hope we can.
And she goes, "You can't join the book club because you don't have the library card." And then you make me read 27 books that are way too long. And I foolishly read them in dokey voices. Kill my throat.
But what are we gonna do with the fourth game? Because there's no remake and you have to read everything.
I just won't read it in super abrasive, jokey voices.
Can I pick this thing up?
You pretend to walk your hands along the pier.
Sploosh.
So is anyone doing Pokemon Go anymore? Just
Pokemon
a
Go.
thing in the past.
I don't know.
Well, quick visit to
Chris,
the tavern.
Go, right?
I think he does.
What'll it be for you, sir?
Oh.
A good pull of ale? Or you rather a dram of rum? My, ain't you the handsome one?
There has to be Chris here
Keep
somewhere.
your dirty hands to yourself.
We'd like a dram of ram, please.
What do you sell here?
For you, I'd sell more than this here tavern offers. But me husband won't be appreciating that.
I meant, what beverages do you serve?
What's that?
Drinks. What drinks do you serve?
Oh, now you be talking me language.
Somehow you doubt you could ever be talking her language.
This place can sell you the finest liquor the land has to offer.
Anything else?
What else is there? Ale and rum, of course. You're a cutie, you know.
Any news from abroad?
You talking about gossip?
Well, sort of. The kind one hears from other countries.
Don't get much in the way of foreign gossip. Except from the sailors, of course.
Sailors?
Sure. They drop anchor, come in here, drink themselves full, then set sail again.
Incredible.
That we get sailors in here?
No, that there aren't wrecked ships all up and down the coastline.
You have nothing else to say to the barmaid at the moment.
She talks like Jim.
Keep your dirty hands to yourself. You don't have time.
What is the goop gooping down?
I don't know it.
You need to keep a clear head. Besides, even the drips have a nose-curdling stench. The town tavern is a haven for visitors, reputable and otherwise.
Oh, do I have anything to... Oh, no. This thing.
You can't use that item there. You
Oh,
can't...
Why not?
Well, where else would you use a cup? If not for beer.
They don't just look far away.
You mean they actually... Is there something here? Because the seagulls...
Leave the fishing to those in the know.
I know all about fishing.
What? You ever even fishing?
Whoever boarded
It's
it
the
up,
library.
there's no way in through the walls. Whoever boarded it up did an admirable job.
Can we get in the library?
Whoever...
No.
The note says, due to a decline in literate members, this library is closed indefinitely.
So, there you go.
Maybe this is where we get spells.
Actually, wait. I thought I saw something in the distance. In that cave. That's like the thing you saw from the beginning.
How do we get through spider beds? We gotta...
You see a cave and a hill to the north.
I'm kind of
But
afraid
there's water. We'll drown.
A quick look, then we have to go home.
You inspect the entrance of the cave, but see nothing but darkness beyond.
I want to look, but I have to go home. I don't like it.
We have a knife.
We do have a knife. Oh no. Ah.
Your aim is true, and the deadly blade speeds toward the web. It passes between the strands and clatters harmlessly within the cave.
Not how you knife.
The only way
Ferdinand.
in is through.
There's nothing coming.
It was to be expected that a spider of this size wouldn't just live off flies.
I was thinking of saving, but then I didn't because...
Time.
Oh no.
Oh, they're gonna rob you.
So now it... Hey! The bear isn't here.
She's not here. Do the symbol thimble.
So what do we do with the symbol?
You just click it on the flowers.
But why?
Holding the silver thimble beneath a dew-filled flower, you gently tip the flower so its dew runs into the thimble. You move from flower to flower, repeating the process until your thimble is brimming with dew.
Because that makes sense. And now we use the hand icon on the flower patch.
You take a handful of fertile soil from the garden.
Yep.
I'm still not getting the flowers, am I?
Nope.
Yay, we did a thing, save. But now we have to talk to the bartender again. Barmaid.
Go into the... to get the dog for...
We have to dog...
library.
Yeah, we have to dog for... Can I really not take that fish from the net?
Well, it...
Gotta talk to Ginger.
What?
You that...
No.
You...
Save.
Okay, so, apparently we need to do library things.
That should be an Easter egg in some games. When you skip enough dialogue, it just goes Jim.
Once the pride of
something
the
with the
town,
library.
the library is now a forgotten shell. The note says, due to... Whoever boarded it up
Okay. We go through the window.
can't reach it from here.
So that means we can reach it from somewhere.
Despite the fact that the window is ajar, it will not open wide enough to allow entry. There's a small brass latch on the inside, which your fingertips cannot quite reach.
Knife.
Is it a door or a jar? Make up your mind.
You slide the knife's thin blade through the gap and easily flip the latch.
Yes.
That makes a lot more sense. The guide said use the spoon.
Who uses spoons for that?
I don't know, but the guide said to use the spoon for that. Okay, I don't know what to do in the library. Just
Get everything.
needed to get in the. Okay.
Is this a spell book?
The book from the library looks similar to the books that line the shelves of Manannan's study.
But those books are Doki. Oh.
Well, maybe we don't have to read. Let's see. Because there's a lot of things.
I was gonna say, I think we're gonna have to go through this and piece together what everything.
The rest of the pages are.
Okay, let's leave it at that.
You'll have to stop breathing if you start brushing dust off.
I was trying to open.
You'll have to.
Anything else here?
The library is dark, and you squint through the still and musty air.
Do you see anything of interest?
Necromancy. You'll have to stop breathing. You'll have to stop.
No, I don't think there's anything else. Why have a big place like this if there's only one book to get?
We can get the scrolls.
Those scrolls? It was a no. I think.
I mean, we got books, or a book.
So does time pass by when I look at the book? Use it. 40 flirt.
The rest of the page.
Oh.
This.
Today I stepped off Mahadinan's mountain for the first time, so he would kill me without hesitation if he knew. My only regret is that I waited so long. What I have learned that this day alone, the townspeople are not the wretched creatures I've been led to believe. Only the outcast ruffians are to be avoided. They all fear my master and have spent their lives in the coldness of his shadow. This book which I happened upon by a stream shall be a record of my discovery. Pardon me. They may be prove vital for the hand as I approach my 18th year. I feel an ever-growing dread, for the wizard has ill plans for me. It seems that my fears were warranted. Mahanan, Bobanan, Fernanan, Manan, Bernanan keeps a near constant eye on me nowadays. I feel like a field mouse under an owl's gaze. But for all my master's vigilance, I have managed to collect things. Corks, forks, oddly shaped stones. Anything I dare call my own. My quarters are their keep, and I will remain so, while I live under this. In the meantime, I look forward to my next excursion. I promised that barmaid I would pay another visit. 2 hours, I guess, a day for 2 hours. That's how long the wizard had me hanging from the kitchen rafters, and only because I missed the smallest spot in my sweeping. That stupid cat, it waited till I'd finished before trampling ash from the fireplace. I have to get away, if only to save myself from further headaches and humiliation. My brief outings are risky, but no less regular. Each day rewards me with greater insight. Today's was the most fascinating. I have seen my first ship, For too long I stood at the pier in awe of its massive masts and mainsails. The sailors directed me to the tavern where I made their acquaintance. Made their captain's acquaintance. The old salt keenly related his tales of fiercer and freeze. Oh,
Oh, it's
freeze.
dresser.
Fresher. It looks like an F.
Yeah, the Y comes from the next.
Oh, jeez. Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Of treasure and pirates, and when asked if I might join his crew, he proceeded to test my nautical knowledge. My answers must not have impressed him. He said I was too old to be a cabin boy. I left disappointed, yet hopeful that I may yet meet a seafarer willing to enlist a novice. Day 8. A week remains before I shall come of age. I shall expect no better treatment from Manon, Bonanon, Bohannon, Hannon, Banana, Manana. Nor do I dare hope that freedom will accompany my adulthood. If I am to enjoy a semblance of this life, then I know what I must do. I spent the last 2 days in town cleaning practically everything I could find, so as to earn enough to pay my way aboard that vessel. This is my only chance. Banana and Banana does not often take such long journeys, and it is my every intention to be gone by the time he returns. It looks like invention, but I think that's just period. Why do they do this with the T's to me? I rose early this morning and packed my few belongings. I'd barely slept. It was a dangerous descent in the pre-dawn haze. But by the time I reached the base of the mountain, I was smiling more broadly than I thought possible. It lasted about 30 paces, after which I don't remember anything for some time. The lump on my head, along with my missing possessions, suggest I was attacked by that band of lawless mongrels. It was well past noon when I staggered into the pier. The ruffians must have dealt me a fair blow, because it took me several minutes to realize that I no longer had any money, and several more to notice that the ship had sailed. Mahanan, Romanan, Bananan returned late in the evening, demanding supper. It is fortunate that he pays little attention to my appearance. With a pear-sized bulge in the up top, and my eyes redder than embers, I must have looked a sight. What is as they say about clouds and linings? I don't know, but I found something today which lifted my spirits. While dusting Banana's study, I noticed that a few of the books were attached to the shelves and made a curious sound when moved. After fiddling with them for a time, I was surprised to see the trapdoor open in the floor. How I'd managed to miss that all these years, I'll never know. Unfortunately, the noise had woken Mahan and Banana and Nanan, and I had no choice but to leave this secret unexplored. For now. Googly dash dash squiggly weird K, triangular diamonds, KK squiggly Voomy.
Voomy? Take a snip.
Voomy.
Take a snip. Let me know when snipping has been done.
Snipping.
Woomy. I like the woomy part.
We have the next page.
Okay.
I waited for Banana, Hannah, Banana to resume his usual spying on the townsfolk before returning to the study. Descending through the trapdoor, I found myself in my master's workroom, his den of dark design. Certain the spells would assist me once the necessary ingredients were found, I headed for the staircase. On the floor lay a scrap of paper. I picked it up and beheld my doom written over and over. Down one side was a list of names. My name. Each dated 18 years apart. I have little time. It's nearing dawn. I have no more need of sleep, despite a day and night spent scouring Ludar. One vital ingredient has eluded me, the mandrake root. If it exists, then it is not my destiny to find it, nor to escape. The key to my freedom I will hide in a remote part of Ludor. Today is this Gwydion's 18th birthday. I can only hope the next will have a better one. For that is all I feel as I go to see my master one final time.
The rest of the pages are blank.
The rest of the pages are blank.
Yes. Okay.
No good time doesn't pass. We're gonna get out of there and he'll be
That's
like,
not
har,
the
har,
way
har,
it...
har, har, you're not supposed to be here.
There's...
Go down.
So what is the moral of the story?
Well, I don't want to say it.
No babies?
Don't trust wizards. Okay, I can take the fish.
I mean, I hadn't thought of that. What did we just pick up?
A fish.
Is it blue?
It's blue.
Is it glowing blue?
Yes, because it's magical.
It's a magic fish.
Oh no.
Oh no. I think we have everything from inside the house.
Mama, my nose is runny.
Don't you go wiping your nose on those clean clothes, Junior. Your mother will have to wash them. Won't you, Mildred?
Yes, George.
Wipe it on your fur instead.
Okay, Papa.
Oh, now I will have to bathe him again, George.
All in a day's work, Mildred.
Yes, George.
Bloody George. Well, judging by the book, we may have to go push some books.
Buttons. Buttons, buttons. Who's got the buttons? I'm afraid we might run out of food.
Yeah.
Unless the food replenishes itself, or there's a food making spell. I don't know.
If only we had the bowl of infinite food from King's Quest 1.
Yeah.
Eat this. Oops.
Parchment. Did we pick up parchment? What parchment?
From the library?
No, it said there's only a blue skin.
Huh.
What parchment?
What parchment? From where?
I don't know. We need mistletoe from a tree. But I don't know.
Hmm.
Anyways, let's put the blue things in there. Flurp, 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 flurp.
Blurp, blurp. We have so many bluelies.
So, what do the icons mean?
What icons? Oh yeah,
Well,
those icons.
they're a code for pushing books in the study.
Yeah, those icons. They mean that now that we have the book.
So we have wooglies, dashes, Ks, square diamonds, and a Vumi. So
Carefully examining the bookshelf, you notice something unusual about one of the volumes. Only the spines are apparent, and they seem to be stuck together.
Okay, so what about the Woomies?
we need to do the woogly first.
Let's see.
Which, how do you know
Woogle.
which one's the woogly?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the picture in Discord. Huh? Well, randomly. So does one leave? Leave.
Click on the books. And they
Yeah,
those
save.
things.
Randomly.
You scan the
Welcome
bookshelf.
back,
Oh
Eli.
no.
You scan the bookshelf for.
No!
You scan the.
The blue ones.
Oh, you actually have to click certain ones. Oh. Oh, now we see squigglies.
Okay,
So it was this twice.
wooglies first, which is that. Woogly.
Was it
then
once?
2 dashes.
2 dash. Dash.
Then another woogly.
Woogly.
Then a K.
This one.
Yeah. Then the square diamond, which is on the far left. And 2 more Ks. And then a Vumi.
Yes, I like the Woomy. Nothing happened. Do I have
Try
to close it?
exiting out of Book World.
Nothing happened.
Try it again, but gooder.
Gooder. So.
Alright. Woogly.
Uh-huh.
Dash. Dash. Woogly. K. Square diamond. K. K. Woogly. Middle one. And then Vumi.
I think we missed one Woogly last time.
I think I did.
You quickly pull the levers in the correct sequence. Every
I think you were supposed to
you
walk there. Oh, I don't have to do it again.
Oh, good.
Well, usually you use the hand to go through things. Sometimes you use other means.
Oh, this is where the magic happens. Okay.
Okay, didn't die.
The wizard has a desk and stool sitting in the corner.
So we sit down.
There is nothing that looks awfully useful on that desk.
Is there the papers?
There is nothing. It's locked. Most of the bottles are unmarked. There are a few things that interest you, though.
Well, what do we want?
The shelves are filled with numerous items. The shelf.
Okay.
Atop the oak table are a large leather-bound book, a mortar and pestle, a little brazier holding charcoal, a flint, measuring cups, beakers, flasks, and stirrers.
Stirrers.
You take a closer look at the wizard's work table.
Oh boy.
Covered with gold trimmings, the old book's leather cover is cracked and worn, its pages yellowed and brittle. The title, however, is clear: The Sorcery of Old. You eagerly thumb through page after page of what you assume to be magic formulas. The ink of the old handwriting is faint and barely readable. Most of the formulas are indecipherable, but a few are in a language you know. You treat the old book with great care. As you can tell, it contains recipes for some very old and powerful magic spells. Your hands shake as you realize this book could be the key to your escape from the evil Manannan.
Oh boy. Hold on, let me do the thing.
Yeah, when I move the mouse here, the timer pauses, so... So what thing are you doing?
I'm taking a snip.
Okay.
Okay, whoop. Whoop, that one's a snip.
So what do we have? We have...
We pour some full of dew into a bowl. Place 1 tuft of fur from any animal into the bowl. Add 1 round spoonful of ground fish scales. Place 1 dried reptile skin. Drop 1 small feather. Mix the bowl's contents with your hands till they become doughy. Cite the following. Flirty flirt. Flirty.
Okay. So we need... At least.
I think we have everything except the lizard skin.
Yeah. I don't think I've even seen a lizard anywhere.
Well, I'd imagine they'd be in the desert.
Okay, so... What happens here? What?
I mean,
You shouldn't try making up your own spells.
I had a feeling.
I didn't. Well, let's look at it again.
Covered with you eager most of the...
Okay. How do you make something? Or does it when you make one, you can make the next one after?
Yeah, probably.
You light the charcoal brazier.
I didn't do that, no.
The shelves hold skeletons of small animals and birds, some human skulls and bones, and other odd instruments whose use you do not know.
Those are green.
You see a bottle labeled toad spittle. You spy a bottle labeled saffron. There is a bottle labeled toadstool powder. You spot an empty flask.
I want it.
You pick up the empty flask and take it with you.
Hooray!
The shelves are filled. The shelf. Here is a bottle labeled nightshade juice. The shelves are filled with numerous...
What else do we have?
Can you take the other
This bottle is labeled ground fish scales.
Okay.
You pick up the bottle labeled ground fish scales and take it with you.
Can we take the toadstool powder and stuff from the top shelf?
You pick up the bottle labeled toadstool powder and take it with you.
Nightshade juice and all that. Hopefully
You pick up the bottle labeled saffron.
What do you think he noticed missing?
You
pick up the bottle labeled Most of the bottles are unmarked. Most of the bottle.
I think you gotta look at them first.
Really?
The shelves are.
No.
The shelves are.
Maybe not.
The shelf. The
There
shelf.
was one more
The shelf.
bouquet of ingredients up there. That green
Oh yeah.
bubble-looking thing.
You pick up the bottle labeled toad spittle and take it with you.
No wonder I forgot it mentioned toad.
Can we get anything from the right shelf, or did he just go flirty?
The shelves hold. The shell. The sh. The sh. The sh. The shell.
Dish.
Dishong Tower.
Numerous items are. Numerous.
Okay, nothing of interest. Well, let's see. Can I put them back on the shelf? Just to
You
see.
can't use.
No.
You can't.
Okay.
Well, presumably he won't blow us up unless he finds it.
He's taking a long nap this time. So we need to find. Nope.
Yeah. I hope you don't do this with stairs in real life.
Well, they are kind of difficult, so. At least in real life, I don't have to click on every part of the stairs.
Oh, you had to say something, didn't you? Now he's waking up.
Close the door.
You quickly pull the levers in the correct sequence.
Oh, and I still have to hide my stuff. Oops.
Yep.
Oh, no.
So, I have a question. Is there a limited amount of times that he sleeps and goes on journeys and stuff? I don't actually know.
I think it.
I believe in the original game there was.
Yeah, I don't know what they changed with this one. But maybe it's not gonna be as brutal.
Because if that's the case, then yeah, we're gonna have to start and do everything super fast jump.
Look at all the stuff we have.
Yeah. But if nothing else, we'll be armed with knowledge.
Yeah.
And then if we do end up restarting fully, I'm going to ask you to do the saving a little bit differently. It can still be called blur, but you need to put the timestamp of when you saved after.
Oh, yeah.
Just because this game's set up differently than the others.
Well, as long as we have, like, if feeding the wizard is not going to be an issue.
Yeah. Is there more food, or are we toast?
Well, I have the porridge.
That'll work in theory one more time, but after that, are we just toast?
I don't know. I hope we can make something or find something, or maybe he doesn't get hungry anymore. I don't know.
We can hope. I mean, look at the time up there.
Yeah.
We can go for 99 hours.
Yeah, why have that 1-0 if it's not used?
I am ravenous. Fix me something immediately.
He's gonna be like, flirty. We don't have porridge.
Mananan isn't.
Laser beams at you.
You don't allow me to go to the store, so we cannot have any food, so it's your own fault.
Master?
What is it?
Have you any family?
What do you care of that subject?
You've been the closest thing that I have to a father.
As close as the heavens are to your grasp.
And I was pondering on the members of my extended family. If there are any.
Not that it is of any concern to you, but I have a sister and a brother. Neither would be remotely interested in knowing a common servant.
Of course, it was foolish of me. Why would they wish to know a lowly urchin?
Exactly, though you flatter yourself. My sister would find you too ugly, and my brother would find you too male.
You begin to think that Mananan isn't the social type.
Personally, I think you'd make a better scullery maid than what you pass yourself off as now.
Mananan does not appear.
Can I take the ball away or just kill me?
Your relationship with the wizard isn't tactile, thankfully.
I was only trying to get the bowl.
Sure.
Okay, wizard, go sleep or something. Maybe I will go sleep. And then we'll go hunt some lizards.
Where do lizards live?
You said they live in the desert. Or they might live in that hole that was too dark to look in.
I mean, I don't know that they live in the desert. That's just my best guess. I've only took passing glances at the talking to Cedric.
Maybe sleeping is like it sleeps till the next point something happens.
Probably.
I have decided to take a journey.
Good.
Well, we're out of food, so
that's bad.
Hope everybody's looking forward to totally a speed run of this game.
So this is like the practice run of the game.
Unless by some miracle we can beat it with no food. So it says we need to go to the east to get mistletoe. When you get off of the road. So can we go east?
Here?
Yeah.
Let's see. It goes here.
Okay, can we get mistletoe off of one of those trees back there?
That's nothing, is it?
Well, he's walking towards it.
You search among the hanging mistletoe until you find a sprig that has dried. You break it off and carry it with you.
Yay.
Okay.
So now let's go
We need a parchment?
from...
I don't know. But it says you take the parchment to the cave and it turns into a map or something. But let's go explore the desert.
Yeah.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Maybe there's a poisonous snake.
I'm sure we won't die of thirst in 3 screens or anything.
Like in the other games.
Yeah.
I know, at
If
least.
we had that symbol of dew, it could sustain us.
How did I come from... What is that?
A snake has shed its skin and left it in the desert sun.
Aha! We need that.
You retrieve the dried snake skin from the hot desert sand. It's delicate and could easily crumble.
Now we have what we need to make ear dough.
So let's go back to the house and make one?
Yeah, let's make ear dough.
But what about the food issue?
Maybe he likes to eat.
Oh no!
Days, they're all the same. I have no plans. My life's a shame. I'm soon a man, little I know. Should I care? I've nothing to show. Youth spent crying.
I want that.
It's a water pitcher full to the brim. It is not considered good form to handle strangers' belongings prior to introducing oneself.
Oh, it's okay, Janttu. I know you want
Greetings.
That's stranger.
Interesting poem.
Thank you. I wrote it myself. It's not finished, though.
What is it about?
It speaks of a young man longing for a better life.
Naturally.
just as I long for the seductive murmur of an audience anticipating my every word.
Murmur.
Say, are you busy?
Fairly.
No, I'm not.
Have you always wanted to be a poet?
No. Before I left my hometown to cross the vast desert to this land, I wanted to be a dancer.
What happened?
I was excommunicated by a populace immune to talent.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No matter. Soon after, I heard the muse call. Bound to her beckoning, she has led me here.
Have you finished your composition?
Not yet. There's something missing, though I can't put my finger on it. What do you think?
Well, the words have lyrical quality, broadly speaking.
Lyrical? That's it. Music. These words would ring all the truer were they sung. Ah, but alas, I have no instrument. Pain throbs to my chores.
Do you have an instrument, Professor?
Toys. What are
I
they
have
for?
a simple thimble. Can you
Can
play
I
that?
feel joy? I've never heard the sounds of cheers. Only the birds see tears falling.
The bard seems to be rather distracted by his inability to complete his composition.
And that's when we steal.
Please, don't touch that. It is my only means of returning through the desert. Not that I would choose to do so again. Even if open arms were to herald my arrival, I doubt I would know my way back.
You trekked through the desert with only a pitcher of water?
It is no mere pitcher. It is enchanted.
Now I want it even
The
more.
bard seems awfully protective of his water pitcher.
Obviously, when he gets hungry, we just give him. He goes glug 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 glug. Fills. So I'm sure he'll give us water if we give him an
Instrument.
oboe. So
Home.
Hush now.
hush now, little bard.
Oh, there's some food. Hole. Bound to be some food in this hole.
Is deep, much longer than your arm. There appears to be a glass bottle at the bottom.
I want it.
Try as you might, you cannot reach the bottle.
We need a fishing pole to get that
I used a spoon.
done. Okay.
You can't use that item there.
Why not? I use nothing.
Oh, you can fish it out with the fish.
Burp. Burp.
Is there anything in the tree or the tree stump?
A huge tree stands at the edge of the desert, sharing its shade with the boulder beneath. It's too big for a casual shimmy. There's nothing inside the trunk.
Non-casual shimmy. Come on, where are the gemstones hiding inside the trees? King's Quest games have taught me so far that trees hold gemstones, not the earth.
Yeah. What was...
Why does the end not come to me? I'll try again.
Hush now. Well, should we go home and see what happens?
Yeah, let's make our...
Potion. Thing.
Yep. And then we can talk to squirrels.
And they'll give us goodies.
Yeah. Well, realistically, maybe we could talk to that bird.
Yeah.
The one sitting on the nest.
And it will give us something good and infinite food. Go.
Yep. It'll give us eggs, and rabbits, and chicken, and it'll bring us entire legs of mutton.
Right. Hey, York. Hi, cat.
We need to
Passing
get
by.
the goodies. Upstairs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We gotta get the goodies first.
Yeah, that might help.
So what we need... Let me look at the list of ingredients. We need the symbol thimble.
Wait a moment.
I'm guessing dog fur. A spoonful of ground fish scales. A dried reptile skin. And a feather. Wait, do we have a magic wand?
No.
It says wave a magic wand over the bowl.
What?
Maybe there's a magic wand down there.
Well, let's hope so.
Did you get all the stuff?
Well, I'm just getting them.
Oh, just here. Okay, let me read it out while you're looking
So
at it.
what was it?
Symbol thimble.
This one.
Weird cylinder.
Then.
We need.
This.
One rounded spoonful of ground fish scales.
That was the potion. I mean.
That was the bucket of fish scales.
Oh, which one is it? I cannot look here. Well, that sucks. We'll take them all.
There you go. Place one dried reptile skin. We have that. A feather.
What's the dog fur? Oh, did I never get the dog fur? Because...
Oh yeah, you never did. Just use the cat fur.
Yeah.
It just says animal fur. We can get more cat fur anyway. And then the feather.
Okay.
Goose feather. Right. And that's it.
Save. Next one.
Now
16.
we go downstairs and
Win.
yes. Oh no, we only have 98 hours of game time left.
No food, so.
You quickly pull the lever.
Pull the leave. Oh no.
You
You walk there.
So, do you try to go down the stairs with your hands usually?
Well, usually. Usually in this game,
how does the spell mixing work in this? In the original, you had to literally type everything out.
Yeah.
Here, assuming it's different.
I don't see anything wand like here, so let's just.
Oh, is that a wand?
The flint is used for lighting the brazier.
That's
flint.
A charcoal brazier sits on the desk. The mortar and pestle await the magic of muscle power.
Well, let's just say it happens somehow. So what do we do?
So do you put the stuff in the mortar and pestle?
All of it?
Try putting the symbol thimble in there and see what happens.
Don't touch anything unless you know what you're doing.
Okay, well let's go to the book and try recite.
You look at
Okay.
Banana. Okay, well.
You shouldn't try making up your own spells.
Do I have to click on the things on... Oh no. Did I not save?
Do we have the stuff in our inventory?
Yeah.
Okay, you saved. Now you have to deal with your arch nemesis.
Oh no.
It's falling off of things.
Bloody stairs, I hate them so much. Except these ones are okay.
You quickly
walk downstairs. That makes no sense. You don't walk down the stairs, you take down the stairs. Spooky. So let's see, can I click on the things on the page or what's the...
Can we put things in our bowl, in our inventory?
This is the first page.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, there's more. Oh no.
Oh no.
There's so many more.
Teleportation is one thing.
Spoonful of salt grains. Grind the sprig of dried mistletoe. Rub one of the smooth stone of unusual color. Kiss the stone.
Okay, so first I do everything here and then I press that button once it's done.
Yeah.
So first...
We can understand the language of creatures. Okay, so pour one thimble of dew into a bowl. We have a bowl. Let's try that.
So what we put in the bowl?
The simple thimble. We pour the dew in the bowl.
You add the thimbleful of dew to the bowl.
Okay,
Then what did the page say?
it said we need a spoonful of sugar, help some medicine, go
Sugar!
down. Sorry. Not really. We need a spoonful of ground fish scales.
The
So I'm
nightshade
assuming
juice inside the jar, you see the saffron, an orange-yellow...
Thank you, Willie, for the retweet.
The cream color. Within the glass container, you see your ground scales.
You said ground scales.
Yeah, so we need to get a spoonful of that and put it in the bowl.
What?
Janttu, what did you do?
You
I
should
used the
try
spoon on the
your own spells.
thing.
What? And it gave us big ears?
Yeah, this is what I took the spoon.
It's not wise to mix magical ingredients.
What?
Well, let's try it again.
You look at
I'm guessing this page needs to be open.
You add the thimbleful of dew to the bowl.
Try just adding the fish scales to the bowl.
That is the
You should
fish
try making-
scale, right?
It's the ground.
Within the
grounded
glass
fish
container,
scales.
you see your ground scales. The powder emits
Yeah.
a faint, fishy smell.
Yeah, so that's the right one.
And can you not spoon from here?
It's not wise to mix magical ingredients
Okay,
without instructions.
It says. Oh, I guess we. Maybe doing it in order is crucial.
Well, we've been doing it.
Because the next one is the tuft of animal fur.
Oh, it was?
Apparently.
Okay. In that case.
Okay. Fine. Do everything in perfect order. It's crucial.
Okay. So first this.
You add the...
Then
Then
fur.
it's animal fur.
You add the cat fur to the bowl.
And then
And then it's a spoonful of sugar. Help some medicine go down.
should I use just the scales or with
Try
a
the
spoon?
It says spoonful specifically.
You measure 1 spoonful of ground
Okay.
fish scales and add it to the
Okay.
bowl.
Place a dried reptile skin. What the heck does a reptile skin look like?
What's
Is it
this
that
one?
thing?
But do I have to touch this thing first to get one?
I don't know. Just
Well, let's see.
You add the snake skin to the bowl.
Okay. Then,
And then we need a feather.
okay.
You add the chicken feather to the bowl.
And then,
And then we recite the spell.
so done.
In theory.
What?
You shouldn't try making up your own spells.
Okay, never mind. Mix the bowl's contents with your hands.
Oh.
Apparently, you literally have to do everything.
You look at.
So you gotta stick your hand in it. Spell making's hard, Janttu.
I know.
Alright, Thimble of Dew.
You add the.
Cat fur.
You add the.
Spoonful of scales.
You measure.
Then
Snake skin.
You add this.
then
Goose feather.
You add the.
and then mix.
Rub your hands all up in that mess.
You mix the bowl's contents by hand until they become doughy.
Now recite the spell.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the Understanding the Language of Creatures incantation.
Fur of beast and reptile skin, with scale and feather two thrown in, grant me sense to comprehend animals of water, earth, and wind.
And now we have head dough.
Do we?
Alright, now I know literally every single detail in the book is
So-
necessary. Can we make anything else with the ingredients we have?
So now when we use the bowl, it's so we eat the bowl.
I guess.
Okay. Well, let's see what else we can do.
Make anything else.
Language.
At the very
Wait,
least,
wait,
make
wait, wait. Wave a magic wand.
Oh, right.
So we.
So we need a magic wand.
Yeah. Oh
We
well.
don't have a magic wand.
Well, we can. I think we can just continue from that because we're still alive.
Okay, flying like an eagle. Let me snip these and post them so we have all the ingredient lists.
Let me know when you have it.
Okay, I have that one. Flying like an eagle.
Yeah, we very much need the magic wand.
I have a flying eagle here.
Okay, so next one is teleportation.
That sounds useful.
Did we have salt?
If my mouse stop being dokey.
Well, we don't have stone of unusual color.
Okay, we got that.
Okay,
Deep sleep sounds useful.
we have acorns.
We do.
We have nightshade.
We do.
So we have everything except magic wand. So did you
Where
get this
is
one?
that magic wand? I got that one. Just
Okay.
got it done.
Musical talent.
Hey, we need that for that man.
Yeah.
Can we make that?
Well, we have one. We have a glass flask, and we need just dry sand from the desert, maybe.
Probably. And we need a magic wand!
We have the fertile soil.
So, from what I'm getting from the spell book, we have... I got this.
We have almost
We
everything.
have almost everything we need to win. Is this a new one?
Ocean
Oh,
water.
your hand is in the way.
Oh.
Okay.
One spoon of mud. We don't have mud.
Okay.
We have
Next
toadstool. Invisible. Cactus. Yes.
I thought that said becoming a cactus for a second.
Zero's like, I like this game. You can become a cactus.
Okay. I got that one.
Okay. And then the last one. This is actually what we need to win the game.
Yeah, this is what we need.
But can we get cat hair again? Maybe we can.
I don't know. We
At
don't.
the end of the game, the cat is just bald.
That's probably
like-
why you need the dog fur with the animal. Sure. Or the other thing.
Yeah, well, let's hope.
Talk to animals thing.
Yeah.
This page.
Oh, trust me, I'm fully expecting we're gonna have to restart.
Yeah. Well, in theory, we haven't done much.
Yeah. But we'll be
What?
armed with knowledge the second time.
Oh.
Why do we have ears?
Because we didn't finish the spell we started.
Making up your own spells.
So we need the wand desperately.
How is there a magic wand down here?
Maybe Cedric knows. Or what if we, when the wizard is sleeping, we go in his room and have a look. Maybe it's on his desk or something.
Check downstairs for like a.
I did. Well, I
I'll
can
ask Cedric if he knows. See if he knows.
quickly. Oh no, the cat is here. You saw nothing.
You quickly.
So. Never mind. Hello, Mr. Wizard. Can we steal your wand?
It's talking about a magic map. We don't have a magic map. What is this magic map you keep talking about?
You said it was in the cave. Also, the wizard wasn't sleeping.
Where do
He
you
was
get
out
this
of town.
parchment?
I don't know. Maybe Cedric will know.
We got the fly wings.
Uh-huh.
Against the earth wall is a map. Numerous items are strewn about the. Against the earth.
We gotta go back and. Miss him.
Like where?
In his room. We have to go to his room.
Oh.
You know.
You quickly.
Maybe with the map and teleportation thing we can go anywhere, whenever.
That would be nice.
So his room,
Room.
and then
Go to the cupboard.
which one?
Big one.
Okay,
That's a drawer.
not this one. Same.
Cupboard. And I need you to click on nothing.
Nothing.
Yep.
You search the top of the closet. You don't find anything interesting.
That's the wrong nothing.
You search behind the clothes hanging in the wizard's closet. You're startled to discover an ancient parchment scroll. Its
Okay.
ink has faded, but it seems to be a map. Taking this treasure, you leave everything else exactly as it was. The magic map's faded ink has brightened in certain spots, depicting locations at Ludor. You can't use your map here.
You can't use a map.
But do I feel a strange pulling sensation when I use it?
Because it's too bright here.
Too bright?
Okay, so that's something. What?
You say it's too bright?
Oh, I don't know. You just can't use the cave. You can't use it. You gotta go to the cave to use it.
No, you have to go outside.
This is large.
It's like GPS. You can't use GPS inside.
Yeah.
Go outside. Then we feel a strange pulling sensation.
You pull out your magic map.
What does it look like? Can you click on things? Does it do anything?
You feel a strange pulling sensation.
It wasn't exactly.
You gotta be kidding me.
You really have to be kidding me, right? I was expecting we have to maybe make the spell first and then we can use the map, or...
We could have been teleporting everywhere this entire time. Well,
No.
armed with future knowledge.
So now... What do we do?
Talking to Cedric. Alright, a spoon, latch handle.
Oh, the dog fur is one thing. So can we get the map right from the beginning of the game? We can, right? All the walking is...
Good day to you, young.
Nonsense.
You pat the hairy dog.
Oh, it's
and
just
are
saying
rewarded.
you need to go to the...
The what?
It's just saying you can teleport. Never mind. This has nothing to do with the Ah! Could have been teleporting this whole time.
Greetings.
I have
Indeed.
I have
It's like, oh, the timer's in red. Well, no worries, we just teleport. Anyone arrived at the tavern?
Janttu, do we have our fish still?
Yeah.
Not the scales, but the fish.
Yeah, it's under the bed.
That's not with us still. We have to give it to the eagle.
Ah.
I haven't seen anything to do with the magic. Come on, Cedric.
Do we need to have the talking animal?
Pull out.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You feel a strange pulling sensation.
The brass key you picked up earlier? What brass key? Come on, Cedric.
Oh yeah. I thought it's gonna place us like at the doorstep, but no.
We gotta go back to his room, Janttu.
On my way.
Did we get rose essence from one of the drawers?
I think I've noticed the text, but no. Maybe I was just looking.
Get that.
Okay.
Cat.
Don't mind me, cat. What was this rose?
A bottle with a green... Presumably, these are blank parchments for those late-night urges to jot something down. A bottle with a cat's head. A comb. Perfectly... Right about your journey after...
I know I saw rose essence somewhere.
It says it's in the right dresser.
Oh.
Oops. Nothing
Cat's
closed.
gonna go in the drawer.
I'm an evil cat. I saw what you did.
You've never wanted to smell like a rose, but...
Okay.
Okay, well, we got that. Okay, and we need to go back to the cupboard. We should close
The cupboard?
Yes. Make sure you look at all his coats.
Look all coats.
This is one of
Well,
the wizard's
search
linen
them.
gowns.
Search
This is one of the
every
wizard's
single
linen
coat.
gowns.
That's just looking
You
at
see
them.
a black cloak hanging in the closet.
Search them,
This is
Janttu.
one-
Use your hands.
You search the pockets of the black cloak. Suddenly you discover a small brass key. What could
Okay,
it
let's
unlock?
go back to the magic room. Actually, let's get all of our ingredients and then go in the magic room. Even though we probably need cactus and sand, so maybe we can teleport the desert first.
So should we do that first?
Yeah. You know, it'd be nice if the wizard was just gone forever until
Yeah.
we got everything we needed.
Hey, Nadict. And no.
Hey, Nadic, how's it going? Can we teleport to the desert?
It sounds like once we have the map, you can beat the game in about 5 minutes.
Apparently.
I don't know.
We've been doing it the hard way.
Yeah, the real way.
You pull out your map.
The desert.
So we need to go to grandmother's house. We go.
Yeah. Yep.
Just the middle one.
Just the 3 places.
Feel a strange pulling sensation.
I like the way it says in King's Quest 6.
So we need sand and cactus.
But do I have the flask with me? You didn't tell me to take the flask with me.
I don't know. I don't think we need the flask right now.
Okay.
I think we can just put the sand in our pockets. When we mix ingredients, then we'll take it.
Ooh.
Run, run!
Ugh.
So there should be cactus and sand in the desert you can pick up.
Or say. And obviously the cactus has to be something very specific.
That looks like a specific cactus up there.
The skin's too tough on this one. The skin. The skin. The skin.
The skin.
The skin.
Skin.
The skin.
Can we get sand at least? Come on, there's
Looks
sand.
too dried.
You scoop up a small handful of sand.
But it wasn't.
Okay. Oh, could you imagine you get sand in your boot? He's like, there'll be no magic in my house!
The skin. The skin. The skin. The skin.
Touch cactuses?
The
I think I saw the perfect one that was kind of like outside of the desert. Which was maybe here. This one.
You can't use that.
But it's so perfect. Well, that's gonna hurt.
Very bad idea.
Well, it is worth a shot. I don't know.
You
King's
can't.
Quest, you know. Let's scour the desert.
Go left.
Cactuses. And hopefully don't starve to death.
You have to
And then
find
die
one
of dehydration.
like this dude.
What is that? Is
There
dead
is
man?
naught but sand for many miles in this direction. You think it wise not to wander too far afield.
Yeah.
That's a lizard.
No, it's a
You are
poisonous-
not a murderous boy, Gwydion.
Oh, those are lizards.
The sand stretches ever.
Not the sand.
The lizard scurries hastily through the searing sand.
Take it.
Even if you did manage to catch it, you'd be well marked for your trouble.
Right, we need the good cactus. What's north?
I think Zero is good with cacti, so we need his help. Oh, no.
Cactus.
What is that? That's like actual turkey. I don't like the looks of these snakes.
Poisonous snake.
The skins. The skin. The skin.
Bloody
The skins.
Can you
The
not touch
remains
them?
of an animal lie half buried in the sand.
Can I what?
Can you not touch them? Try both,
Ouch.
knife and touch on the ones that
It's
have
a
fruit.
few pounds short of a good meal.
Ah. The cactus fruit. We need cactus fruit, don't we?
Don't.
Oh, hey, that one looks like a cactus fruit. That big one.
Big one.
Yeah, the big one there.
The skins. The
Oh,
skin's
the red
too
thing.
tough. The skin. Ouch. Ouch.
You just want to ouch everything.
Ouch.
Ouch. Okay, maybe not the cactus here. That's a door.
An ancient door has been set into the cliff face. You don't see that every day.
Let's go in.
That's very true.
Oh. Oh.
Your eyes adjust to the dark as you struggle to breathe the putrid air.
What is this place?
Blur.
That's not a cactus.
No.
I imagine we'll need invisibility in there. I don't know.
Hey, it's yellow.
What?
The timer is yellow.
Oh.
There is not.
There's no cacti anywhere.
Well, we're gonna have to fly home then, I guess.
Or I load back.
That's true. Just
The skin.
Cactus.
How does one find the
To
perfect
the
cactus?
right. No, that's
You
a
can't
different
u-
door again. Let's
Days.
see if Cedric knows.
He usually knows a lot of things.
You can't use.
Squirrel.
Pair of lizards, snake skins, pick up the snake skin.
Mm-hmm.
And move north 2 screens. The cactus in the center of the screen to the right of the red flowered one is the spineless variety. Click the hand on it and get a free sample.
Pain.
Do you say hand?
So you know where we got the snake skin? We gotta be 2 screens north of that.
With the red, this one. You mean?
So up 1. So up 1 more screen, and then there'll be a cactus in the center of the big red one. That one. It says you have to touch it.
This cactus is of a spineless variety.
That's the one.
Okay, now it's yellow, now we go home.
Yeah. Fly, fly,
You pull out-
Peter, fly away.
You feel a strange.
No, it's so far.
That's not home.
It's home. Enough.
Well,
But now we have a problem.
we have no more food. And he sees the fish as magical, so he'll blow us up instead of eating it. Maybe we can feed him a chicken? The whole chicken? Just throw it on the table?
Here we go.
I feel as though when he returns home this time, he's just gonna go, "Wait, you're 18 now. Hurry, it's time to blow you up." The hunch, the hour 20-minute mark. That
Look at all this
is a
stuff.
lot of blue. So I think the brass key is for downstairs. Probably opens up a box that has a magic wand in it, is my guess.
Yeah, I think we've seen 2 locked chests. One was in the study and one was down there. And now, Cat, you say nothing. We did nothing evil. Okay, Mr. Wizard. We have no food. The fridge is empty. And what if there's magically more food?
Maybe we can feed him the moose.
No, there's nothing.
Well, that's a shame. Maybe he just won't get hungry.
Yeah.
That is 4 meals for today.
It's like I'm waiting for his arrival. Hi. He's mad.
You know better than to go through my personal belongings.
What? How did you know?
Mananan caught you snooping around. Now you're nothing but dust on the ground.
How did he know?
Did you leave the door open? Get the...
Did I leave the door open? Let's see. Maybe.
You might have left something open in his room. Or maybe you just die at the hour 20-minute mark. I don't know. That was the... No, the cactus is there. The spineless variety. Okay.
You pull.
Well, we have extra time. Maybe we can get the feather from the bird.
You feel it.
What feather from what?
Give him the fish. Wait, you said...
I don't have the fish.
on.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. We'll do that next time, bird turkey man.
But he's so hungry. In King's Quest 5 you actually have to feed a starving eagle. And then it flies you away. And it talks. And Cram is like, you can talk? Only places I've been to was here.
His room.
Maybe I got so excited with the map that I... Oh yeah. Oops.
You're like Fluty Flare. We have the map and the key.
And then forget everything else. Like, yes. Well, we're gonna die anyway. Flirty flirty, we have no food. And it's my fault.
You didn't give me my afternoon snack for the 5th time.
Let me quickly check the study that I at least closed the thingy.
We're gonna find that you just left everything open.
Yes, closed. Okay, I have touched nothing. Let's save just in case.
And now we take a nap, right?
Well, that's cheating. By the time we get there, it's too late. And then I have to walk down again. But yeah, 1 minute nap sounds very tasty. Nap.
Or, 12-second nap.
No, it was 1 minute, 2 minutes.
Wow, it was a whole minute. Wait, was that 2 minutes?
It was 2 minutes.
Wow.
I am hungry. Prepare me a meal at once.
But
food doesn't exist. Can we feed him a cat?
here we go.
Maybe there's eggs in the chicken pen. I don't know.
Well, no, I don't. When you look in there, it's like...
The coop does its job well.
It's our only hope. Chickens, save us with infinite eggs.
Where would you put it? Where?
Don't tell me you can just walk in there. No.
Where would you put it?
Where would you put it?
The chicken dodges your grab.
You have to feed them first. And then you grab the chicken and then you give it to the wizard and then you win. And now it's a fleur de fleur. You took too long.
Maybe he'll eat chicken feed.
Where would you put it? You pick up the chicken. You set the chicken back on the ground.
Well, Janttu, it's been an honor, but I think he's gonna eat us instead.
Yeah. Well, what if we
Unless there's
talk
a
to him nicely? I'm sorry, but you don't let me go anywhere so I can buy any food.
We have no more food in the house. You ate it all. Parp, parp, parp.
Mananan is impatiently waiting for his...
Hi.
Master?
Don't jabber at me, boy. Bring me my food now.
Well, does Cedric know what happens when you have no food?
There's no fun to
you
be
get
had
killed
with...
by a poisonous wizard!
Fortunately, you're not low on...
Is there anything on the shelves?
Many chores.
Many chores.
Many...
Maybe
You
he'll eat
You are
chores.
not... You have no use for these particular herbs and spices.
We have nothing.
Feed him a spoon.
Well,
Mananan is impatiently waiting for his...
Well, I have a spoon.
The wizard is not interested in that.
I have a moose.
The moose...
No.
Gwydion, you were assigned a chore. You know what happens to lazy boys. I am still hungry. When will you learn to obey? Go hang around in the kitchen for a while.
Oh, maybe. We just have to hang here for 2 hours? Isn't that what the book said? Well... Hello, Lance.
I am going to lie down for a rest. Do not disturb me.
So maybe they've made it easier, you don't actually die.
Maybe that's the solution, because I think in the original, if you run out of food, you die.
Yeah.
Could be wrong, but...
And once I'm in this chat, let me do these rewards.
Hey, Lance. Oh boy.
So we go get the fish and give it to the bird.
So we get all the ingredients. Thankfully, we don't need to go into his bedroom. I think we finally got everything from there. So I think the timer defects our core.
Maybe. So what if I just take everything?
That's what I was gonna say. Just take everything. Anything. Take all.
Take all.
Dropping to your hands and knees, you reach under the bed and retrieve all of your possessions.
Look at all these goodies.
Okay, can we make potion things now?
We can make anything. And I'm doing great, thank you, Lance.
Can make anything.
Including...
Just take a look. It gives you big ears.
Or actually, should we go to the eagle first?
It wrong.
Because the eagle is so hungry.
I guess he is. Do we need a feather?
We do need all the feathers.
We might need cat fur.
Well, we have all the furs in the world. Dogs and cats and... I think that's...
If you try to give him the fish from here, he might stupidly run off the edge.
Yeah. Where's the fish? It's one pixelated bloody mess. It's a catbird. Yes.
He left us a nice poop for us.
And then I fall down, so let's see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're good.
Yes.
Okay, now we just make potion thing. What can we make?
Everything. Hey, we don't... Oh yeah, the wand. Maybe it's in the...
I'm assuming the wand is in the treasure chest in the...
Well, once we're up here, let me try if the key fits here.
Oh yeah, might be in there. Yeah, step on that cat.
You unlock the oak cabinet using the brass key.
Ah!
There is nothing interesting in that area of the cabinet.
How pixel perfect do you have to be? What?
Inside,
Okay.
you find the wizard's magic wand. You take it with you, knowing it could mean death if he finds it missing.
But maybe he cannot cast anything once I have it. But I also
The
lock
cabinet
it.
door locks as you
Yeah,
shut it.
you should definitely close and lock it.
Well, it said it locks when it closed.
I know it did. But
But
you
if
should
it
definitely
lied.
close and lock it. I'm glad we don't have to do the wooglies and
Yeah.
You quickly pull
the dashes.
I like the boomy.
Square. Triangular diamonds.
So let's hope magic
Alright.
making gives a lot of points. Okay. Save.
So what do we
save.
want to try to make first? We
Well,
know
the
we
first
have
thing.
everything for...
Well, let's try the one we practiced. Which was this one.
Okay. We
So...
need the symbol thimble.
Okay.
There it is.
You add the thimbleful of...
And then...
Alright, and then it's the cat fur.
You add the cat fur to the bowl.
And
And
then...
a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go
You
down.
measure 1 spoonful.
And then...
And then we need a snake.
A whole snake.
A whole
You
snake.
add the snake skin to the bowl.
And,
And then
then...
we need a feather from either a chicken. I'm gonna guess the chicken feather is...
Yeah, that's cheaper.
You add the chicken feather to the bowl.
And then we punch it.
You mix the bowl's contents by hand until they become doughy.
And then...
And then we talk to it.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the Understanding the Language of Creatures incantation.
Fur of beast and reptile skin, with scale and feather tooth.
Yeah, I think originally you had to
Readily
type
sense
this
to
one in.
comprehend animals of water
Yeah.
One little typo, you're
and
dead.
wind.
And now... Magic wand.
Okay, and now we wave the magic wand. Magic wand spiral and swirl.
You wave the magic wand over the bowl.
And then...
And now we somehow split it into 2 pieces of dough. I don't know.
And...
You carefully divide the mixture into 2 pieces and place the dough pieces in your ears. You will now be able to understand the speech of the animals, birds, and fish. You will not, however, be able to speak to them. The spell will last as long as the dough is in your ears.
Oh, so...
Yay, that gave us, what, 4 points?
But I have questions. Can we get it out of our ear? What is that?
Probably not.
You tore this empty page from the journal and used it to make a list of any spell ingredients you'll need.
What? Oh.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
Yeah,
assuming
the
it's in
quest-
our ears forever now.
well, I was also wondering, will the wizard see that?
Nah, he doesn't look in our ears.
Okay. So
Alright, what else do we have?
we have fly like an eagle, or a fly.
Put a pinch of saffron into a jar of rose petal essence. Cite the following. Activate the spell at a later time. Dip an eagle feather in the essence if you wish to become an eagle. Dip a pair of fly wings if you wish to become a fly. To return to your own form, cite the following verse. So ends my fun, my flight's now done.
So which
So
one?
this one seems easy to make. So we put saffron into a jar of rose petal essence, recite things, and wave a magic wand over it.
So did we have saffron? No, no.
Don't
No!
recite it.
Huh?
You should try making up your own spell.
Well,
Is this before or after we made it?
it was before.
Well, you'll be really good at this one.
You look at
Let's try the flight one first.
Okay.
It's less involved.
So saffron.
So we need saffron.
That's the exit button.
But no, we're not. We don't need
Into
it.
jar of rose petals. So the essence was this bottle.
Saffron.
the little vial of rose petal.
Okay. Saffron is maybe one of these.
Just an empty container. The
I'm gonna guess
nightshade
it's the yellow.
inside the jar. You see
Yeah.
the saffron. An
So what was saffron
Into
in?
that with our hand, right? Or
Yeah.
however you do that, and then put it in the rose petal.
Oh, maybe I used my hand. Maybe not.
Nope. Okay. Well, you were right.
You should
Don't
try
don't
making
touch
up
it.
You look
How do you take a pinch of something if you don't touch it?
And then it
you
goes in
add
the
a
rose
pinch of
petal.
saffron to the vial marked rose petal essence.
Okay.
And now we go fleur-de-fleur birds on all the
Ah.
trees.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the flying like an eagle or a fly incantation.
Spirits of air, cloud and breeze, lend me your wings that I may seize the opportunity to fly. Allow me passage through the sky.
Magic wand.
And now, no, yeah, that's what magic. That's one.
Close enough. Uh,
Now I know how you turn yourself into a doggo.
You wave the magic wand over the vial of rose petal essence.
Okay,
and now,
have that. Save it.
okay.
Save it. And if we want to turn into a turkey or a fly,
We
just
use
put
that
the
item.
feather
Okay.
in. So it's good that we use the chicken.
Now,
Don't use the cat hair to make that one thing though. I feel as though you can only get one cat hair.
okay.
So we'll save the transformation one for later. Let's try the next page. Not transformation, the ear dough.
Yeah.
Teleport at random?
So
Salt,
what does it mean?
mistletoe. We don't have those.
We don't have stone.
Okay,
Okay.
next thing. We put it on the list of what we
Deep
need.
sleep.
3 acorns with the pestle.
Yeah, we have acorns.
Nightshade.
We have that one.
Boil a mixture until a nightshade juice is almost got juice.
Uh-huh.
Let the mixture on the table and wait to dry. We should be able to make.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, we don't have a pouch.
Right?
And that's
We don't have a pouch.
yeah, and that person at the tavern.
Okay, so we need a pouch from the
Yeah.
store.
Okay, next one, musical.
Musical talent. Here we go. We actually know where to use this.
Mm-hmm.
Add a handful of hot, dry sand. We have that.
Yeah,
Fertile soil.
we have that.
Wave the magic wand. Recite the following. This draft comes in handy for... Okay, let's do this one.
So sand goes in the bottle.
We're full of seawater. We don't have this
Wait, what?
seawater.
Did you say that?
We gotta fill this thing up with seawater first.
Oh yeah, that's what it
Reading
says.
this word for word. Okay, next page. Glad I caught that.
Yeah.
Brewing a storm. Light the charcoal brazier. Slowly
Ocean water. We don't have ocean water.
So we need to get ocean water for these, and then
Mhm.
we go back. I need to see the whole ingredient list. Slowly heat the bowl. Put the spoonful of mud into the bowl.
We don't have mud.
Add 1 pinch of toadstool powder. Blow into the hot. Receive the thing. Wave the magic wand. Pour the storm brew into a jar. We need a jar when we need mud.
I think I've seen a jar somewhere.
Next page. I'm just getting an ingredients list, right?
Yeah.
Cactus. Cut a cactus with a knife. Okay, we can assuming we can do that in our inventory. Squeeze the cactus juice into a spoon. Place the cactus juice in the bowl. Put the one jar of lard into the bowl.
Well, that we don't have.
Drop of toad spittle. Stir the mixture with the spoon. Recite the following.
Magic wand.
Hold on, let me literally make a shopping list.
So we need empty lard jar as well. So, well, it becomes empty obviously once we use it.
Alright, let me make a shopping list. Alright, what do we need?
We need...
a jar of lard.
Yes. And we need ocean water.
Okay.
And we need mud.
We need it in a flask. And a
Well,
bowl,
flask
right?
we have.
Glass.
Yeah, we have flask. Empty one.
I need to make sure we know what to put it in.
Yeah.
And in the bowl, right? We need mud.
Well, maybe mud wasn't for this one, it was for something.
Mud with the question mark.
Let's see, mud.
Alright, what else do we need?
Mud was in the bowl. Spoonful of mud in the bowl. So we need 1 cup of ocean water.
A cup of ocean water.
And then we need...
So we need a glass flask, a cup, and a bowl of ocean water?
How was it?
Ocean water. Glass, flask, cup, bowl. I hope you all are enjoying our shopping list making.
So glass flask filled with seawater.
Okay,
And
so
then
we
also
need
a cup
bowl,
filled.
and a glass
Do we need a bowl of seawater?
bowl? It said something about a bowl of seawater. Put acorn powder in a bowl. Sure. Wasn't that the storm one?
Let's see.
Storm.
Here.
Put 1 cup of ocean water in a bowl. Okay,
Yeah,
so
so the
1
cup.
cup of ocean water in the bowl. Okay, get rid of bowl from the list. Cup. Okay.
So mud was one thing.
Yeah, I put mud there with the question. I know there was more that we needed. Oh, we need a pouch.
Oh yeah, pouch, yeah.
Leather pouch.
That's the one. We need fish oil. Did we get that?
I don't know, fish oil?
Oh, here's also a small ball of cat hair. So,
A ball of cat hair? We have cat hair.
so there's one spell that needs any hair,
Yeah.
and 2 spells where it needs either cat or dog. So it's like we cannot even make everything. Can that be a thing?
Maybe we don't need the talking. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or we can get fur from something else too.
Anywho. And no, we did not restart. No.
Okay, let's go all the way to the beginning. Double check everything. Go back to the beginning of the spell list. Please don't wave the magic wand over the book because it's low. Alright.
Okay.
Understanding languages. We have
everything.
A thimble, we have a tuft, we have everything we need to make this, except maybe some mystery animal. Okay, next page. We have everything on here.
And we actually did it. We just need to dip either wings or
a fly.
Too bad we cannot become a chicken.
Okay, teleport at random. Grind 1 spoonful of salt. We need salt.
Well, do we have salt? What is this?
I don't think
the cream-colored toadstool powder is finely textured.
Salt grains.
What is this?
Right.
You're carrying a handful of...
That's sand.
Sand. I don't think we have salt yet.
You're
That's
carrying a handful
from the store.
Okay. Okay, we don't have salt.
Okay, sprig of dried mistletoe. We have that.
Smooth stone.
Smooth stone of unusual color.
Magic wand.
I believe that might have been in that cave we were in. I saw a weird looking stone.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, next page.
Deep sleep.
We have that. We have nightshade juice. Boil the mixture until the juice is gone. Cite the following. Wave the magic wand. Put it in a pouch. Okay, that's why we need the pouch. Next page.
Music.
This is useful.
Yeah, we just need a glass flask filled with water.
Yeah, we just need water. Alright, next page. Water.
And also a cup of ocean water. Actually, some of these speak of seawater and some ocean water. Is there a difference?
I'm hoping they're interchangeable. Alright, next page. Cactus. We have cactus. We need lard. Make sure the spoon. Empty the. Put ointment into the empty lard jar?
Well, I'm guessing that once we use the jar here, it becomes empty.
And then it becomes ointment?
Well,
that's what I'm guessing.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Next page. Mandrake root. Oh, good. That's one thing.
And fish oil.
Now we got fish oil on the list. Okay. Alright.
So do you think this is maybe missing something? Because torn page and it just tells to put it on the table.
Yeah, probably is, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But
Yeah.
for now, we're going to restore our save because we've wasted probably 2 minutes looking at this thing. Or more.
Oh, many minutes.
Only 5 minutes.
So now we go get some water.
Yep. To the sea/ocean. And hopefully the store as well. Because from the store we can at least get dog fur.
Which we have.
Maybe salt, either from the sea or...
You quickly pull the...
Well, obviously we take seawater, we heat it up down there and get salt.
I mean, that would make salt. So maybe we can get a lard jar, a leather pouch, and dog fur from the store.
Well, we have dog fur.
We do?
We do. I got it last time we went there. I think I do. It was... Or do we?
But that timeline never happened. We never went
Is
to the
that...
store.
The wad of dog hair is dirty white and brown.
See, we went to the store in this timeline, just like I said.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I have a map. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Walking like ancient people.
You pull out your...
You pull out your...
You feel a strange pulling
and then you feel a strange pulling sensation. And then you save. Okay, store. Give us goodies.
Oh.
What?
Probably why we need to be invisible.
Good day to you, young man. What can I do for you?
We have to steal from the shopkeeper.
But that's evil.
Tell me, good storekeep, what news is there of the outside world?
What we need
I'm
for
afraid I don't keep
invisibility.
up much with current events. I have my own concerns, what with my work and family. I don't need any more from anywhere else spoiling my day.
In that case, anything new happening around
We need
here?
a jar of
Around
lard.
Ludor? 'Tis the same old town as it has always been. Ships
Yeah.
come in, ships go out.
That seems a bit
People come
random.
in, people go out. Money comes in, and I'd prefer not to think on the next part.
If you don't mind my asking, how many in your family?
I have about 6 children.
About? Aren't you sure?
I am but the breadwinner of my household. I spend most of my day, each day, tending my shop. If my dearest says that I have 6 children, then who am I to argue with her?
How long have you been married?
10 years.
Happily?
The first marriage was an enjoyable time. The second marriage helped to pass the time. The third was a total waste of time.
And now?
I have not the desire to spoil my present union with the binds of legal matrimony. Why ruin a perfectly good relationship?
What do you know about Manannan?
The shopkeeper appears a little uncomfortable at the mention of the wizard's name.
I would rather not be discussing the likes of him. Not out loud, anyway. He has a way of knowing what's going on in this town. He can see things only a wizard could see.
Yes. Or he knows how to use a telescope.
Besides, he's in charge around here. So long as we stay quiet and peaceful and do as we're asked, no harm will come to us. You should know that, my young man.
Oh, I do. More than you could know. What sort of curfews does Manannan have on the townspeople?
The
He has
usual.
a lot to say.
No noise after nightfall, bed before the 20th hour, no festivities at any time. Nothing unreasonable, I should think.
Especially when saying otherwise means...
Exactly.
Are you keeping well?
As well as can be expected. Aside from the shakes I get from time to time, the sores, the dizziness, the headaches, and the ringing in my ears, I'm doing quite well.
I'm... glad to hear it.
Of course, I'm fine when I don't think on my past wives.
You have nothing further to discuss with the storekeep.
How do we
Okay,
get
so-
lard?
Let's look at this inventory of things. Is there lard anywhere?
The counter is for conducting transactions. The shelves are stocked with many useful items,
Salt,
such as leather
fish oil,
pouches,
and lard.
fish oil, and lard.
All the things we need.
Okay, so Janttu,
Yes.
let me check and see what we need for invisibility here. Time is paused, right?
Yeah.
So for invisibility, we need a jar of lard. Okay, well, we're not going to do my idea.
Do you have any money-like things? No.
Unless we put him to sleep. I don't know.
Well, how does one even buy things from here?
'Tis better to purchase than to purloin.
Okay, how does thou purchase and not purloin?
Well, you usually either talk to them
You have nothing.
or you give them money, but I have nothing, so...
We don't have money. Maybe he'll take a mirror, obviously.
The shopkeeper is not interested in that.
We gotta give him something he's interested in. What do shopkeepers like?
They like...
Chris, you're a shopkeeper. What do they like?
It's just an imp within the glass the nightshade juice, the cream-colored toadstool powder. Toad spittle is unpleasant.
They like... nothing.
Sand. Oh, they like peace and quiet.
Hey.
The shopkeeper...
Well, last time we were here, he turned away.
He did. Go stand next to the dog.
I've got some dusting to do. Let me know if you need anything.
Obviously this doesn't happen if it doesn't have a reason. Okay, go dust. Okay, now we steal.
The storekeeper wouldn't like you jumping on the counter.
Go open up
Tis
the
better to
open up the thing.
This thing.
The
little
storekeeper
flappy
wouldn't
thing?
like you jumping on the counter.
Nope.
'Tis better to purchase than to purloin.
I don't know how to purchase.
If you want it, pay for it. If
What
you
is
want
it?
It is salt, maybe?
The store provides supplies enough to meet the needs of the village. A friendly storekeeper bustles busily behind
More
the
like
counter.
flour.
The store provides supplies.
Okay.
The shelves are...
Apparently we need money. Let's go look around town. Maybe there's money in somebody's shoes.
How does one money?
At least we can get ocean water.
I'm sure there's a lot of places we haven't even been to, like, right?
Probably.
So at what point does it become from a small river into or a small stream into an ocean?
I don't know.
Where's my flask?
And cup.
Try a little further out. This water is too brackish.
It's too brackish.
Well, we know how this is gonna end.
You fill the flask with ocean water.
Okay, that's ocean water. And then also the cup.
You scoop up a cupful of ocean water.
Now is it...
Okay, so now we can make...
So is it a bad thing if the guide tells to make from seawater? We have ocean water, so floaty floor. That is not the same thing.
It definitely doesn't matter. Alright, so now we can make the magical man of inspiration juice.
So do we go back or should we look for money?
We should look around for monies. Or maybe he'll give us money.
Ooh.
You never know.
Oh. Well, that's not fair. You lost all your...
Recovering from a whack on the head at the hands of the bandits, you stand unsteadily. Taking stock of your holdings, you discover that you've been robbed.
Well, now we have nothing.
We have everything.
Now we have...
Well, let's load anyway.
Yeah, load. This is before we got water.
Yeah.
Is there money in the tavern? That's where money lives. She thinks we're cute. Maybe if we ask for money, she'll go, "Oh, I'll give you the money."
Oh, there's people here.
There's pirates!
You
Pirates
have nothing
have
else
money.
to say.
Beat it, kid.
No, you.
Beat it, kid.
No, you.
Get lost.
No, you. So now we have to wait.
More ale.
And now some money things will happen and it will fall on the ground and we win. Where's the money?
Beat it.
That would only...
Get lost.
Chris, what do pirates like? They like...
Ocean water.
Which we don't have.
You have nothing else. Two surly men sit drinking ale. They see you looking at them and glare back.
Oh, no. So
The
what is
town
this
tavern
thing?
is a haven for visitors. The barrels contain a fair quantity of rum. You'll notice that one is dripping and has the letters DB etched into the side.
DB means take your bowl.
You can't use... You can't...
Art of meaning that. So there's no money here. No pirates stuck there.
Got it. DV means Daventry bagels.
That's not the way in.
Well, what is the way?
That's not the way in. You're not interested.
Yes, I am.
No,
How do you know what I'm interested in?
you're not interested in that house.
I am.
Can we go up?
Well, let's go get water first.
After we get ocean water. Or is this as far north as we can go?
So this.
You scoop.
You scoop.
You fill the...
All scooping and filming.
Maybe we find buried pirate treasure.
Hope so. Do we have any... Well, in theory, maybe Fly can fly through that net or get caught even more than here. Whoa!
A waterfall cascades from the snowless mountain. Evidence
What is that?
occasionally has good moods. It looks like a rare blue-skinned Shapirian frog.
Or maybe he knows about colored
You
stone.
have no desire to suck blue frog.
I wasn't sucking, I was talking.
The blue frog looks quite happy relaxing in the pool. Leave him be.
So it's like that's the normal thing to happen.
We need to listen to what the squirrels are saying when we have ear juice.
So there was a hole we couldn't reach into.
We probably need to.
The
Can we
wand.
fly?
You can't...
Can we fly? Well, once we make... Huh. I think we can fly. Should we fly? Say something.
Oh yeah, we can mess around with flying. That's right, we can.
We just need to take the
We have that
wings.
made up. We need either to become a turkey or a fly. I leave that up to you.
Was it here?
It's that, yeah.
Yeah, now we go in this hole. Go in. Oh, you cannot, You can only talk or... There's no hand. Okay, go back here. I am this one small pixel you may see. The frog is gone. And now can we fly in?
That's a good thing, too.
Nope.
You want flies with that?
Obviously, we become a turkey, and then we can eat the guy, spider, I don't know.
Whoa, that's so cool. I didn't even touch anything. He just flew off.
Okay.
So what do we do as a eagle dude?
We fly into the web and then we eat the spider.
You sure that's safe?
No.
What? It's like he doesn't want to.
He doesn't approve.
Oh, hey, something. The thing you said happened.
I can't believe that actually worked. What? Okay. I mean, I guess
Yay.
that's what we needed it for.
Oh,
and
it's
now
yellow. But goodies. Just a quick look. Carrot. Or something.
Is that the
What's that sound?
What the hell was that? I'm scared!
Hey, that's a mandrake.
Help me. That's a mandrake?
Oh no.
Welcome, young one.
I saw you through the telescope, but it was a dream.
Neither dreaming nor awake. Yet it was I you saw.
Who are you?
You may think of me as an oracle. Beyond that lies knowledge I cannot impart. A better question for you to ask is, who am I?
I do not understand.
Do you know your identity? Your ancestry? Your heritage?
My name is Gwydion, a servant to the wizard Manannan, and I have lived in Ludor all my life. As for my parents, I have never known them. Manannan told me that they died when I was very young.
Yes. Too young to remember. Too small to resist.
I don't understand.
A lie lurks in shadow and gives way to the luminance of truth. The time has come for your enlightenment.
Hello? Where am I?
These are but visions of life long faded. Observe what you may, but the time of influence has passed.
Okay, at least the time stopped.
We're ghosts!
Of the Christmas past. So this must be Daventry. Kingdom. Castle. Thing. Can I look at the bear?
A child's toy, its use cut short, stirs no memory. You spy a small form breathing lightly in the cradle. She's beautiful.
That must be Rosella. I can only look and
The child of the cradle stirs, as if the air has become too cold for him. You wonder if you could stand a closer look.
Well...
Manannan.
I thank the Father for this timely gift.
No! I was that boy. Manannan abducted me. Everything he told me was a lie. I need to know more. Tell me.
Then speak, my child. Ask.
Ask the cat. Oh.
What do we want to ask?
Choose wisely.
What would you pick?
I don't know. I have no influence here. The time of action has passed. Only observe it.
No.
But what would Chris do?
What would Chris do? That is a question.
What would Chris do?
He's like, there needs to be a third option. I don't know what to ask. Orange.
Where do I come from?
You hail from the kingdom of Daventry. Once, it was a place of great beauty. Oldest is the magic that lies deep within that realm, and the earliest histories are connected to it. An important part is to play in great events to come. But this should not concern you. The land has suffered much in recent times, and must be healed.
Should we go with family this time?
Sure.
Who are my family?
You are the son of Graham and Valanice, and the twin brother of Rosella, who is even now in great peril.
Okay.
A sister. In peril, did you say?
That's what they sound like, right?
The dragon came and took nest upon the highest summit. From there, it receives its dues. Lately, its price is the highest yet.
Rosella.
Yes, she is to be the next sacrifice.
A sister. In peril, did you say?
Oh.
The dragon.
That's the same.
Rosella.
Yes.
Hey, Janttu.
Yes.
We should ask.
Oh, can you actually talk about everything? That's amazing.
Oh, apparently.
Why must the land be healed?
Great misfortunes have
Dragon.
plagued Daventry since the arrival of the three-headed dragon. Each year it demands a sacrifice in exchange for sparing the land from its fiery wrath. At first, the king refused, and now, years later, the land burns still from the dragon's flame.
How may it be healed?
The power to do so can be found in a place once linked to the greater land. You will come to it in time, where your value shall be measured by the way you measure value.
Come again?
You will know when it is time to know.
Why does the king do nothing?
There was a time when the king would have risked all to save another. Now, he has barely the spark of life within him. The years have been hard for the royal family. Grief has taken its toll, and the king has borne the brunt of the anguish. Now, with the dragon holding the kingdom's future in its fiery jaws, he has not the spirit to fight the evil. The curse endures still.
Curse?
It is beyond what is yours to reckon with. Concern yourself not with it.
My name? Do I have a name?
Your name is Alexander.
Other than the one Mananan gave me, I mean?
Your name is Alexander. Prince Alexander. You are heir to your father's throne.
My father is a king?
Yes, a very good and noble one. It may come to pass that you shall meet him.
No, don't go away. Blink.
Mustard float away.
Go now, Prince Alexander. Deal with your enslaver, and venture forth to aid your family at a time they need you most.
Thank you, Oracle.
Will
Time.
I ever wait? Mustard float away. Did we get a shiny rock? Or was that mandrake root?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, we have mandrake root.
but we don't have time.
No, we don't.
You pull out. You feel a
Could you imagine? As soon as we're done there, rawr, 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 I'm angry at you. We have to rewatch the whole thing all over. That's kind of what I was expecting to happen. I'm still kind of expecting it to happen.
Well, it's not even ready yet, so...
Yeah, we're fine. We definitely don't have all this stuff in our inventory.
I hope I closed all the doors and stuff.
I hope so too. Oh boy. Man, he took a nice long nap this time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait.
Just throw everything in there.
If I hide all, will it also with this?
Yeah, but we don't need those.
We do. We don't have to look suspicious.
Okay. Well.
Because they know me. I'm always full. And if there's like your inventory is empty, there's something going on.
And then he's gonna hang us up by our toes. Because we don't have food. At least now we know that's all he does.
So now the question is, do we continue from here for a while, or do we continue next time?
Well,
judging by the points, we're not even close to end.
yeah, I was gonna say we're not even close to done. Would you be able to continue tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. So you don't have pathfinding?
No, we're not doing the finding out. Why is he shooting laser beams at us?
My magic wand is missing. It's
Oh.
time to teach you a lesson, boy.
So that's one thing you have to return. Well, it's nice that it's stealth.
Well, at least we know. Put the thing back.
Yeah.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me.
But yeah, we can continue tomorrow actually, so that's good.
Yeah, that'd work. And then maybe we can finish the game off. Because I was just looking at the time thinking,
Yeah. At the end of the game, there's like 10 things you have. Well, 10 different places you have to add things in.
Well, I don't think the game ends when you defeat Manana.
You unlock the oak cabinet using the brass
I think
key.
you have to fight the dragon too, if memory serves.
You carefully replace the magic wand exactly as you found it. The cabinet door locks as you shut it.
Okay, run!
It's like you're in a massive hurry, but no, you don't run,
Or,
you just slowly walk.
Go at a brisk pace, whatever works.
Did you know in Quest for Glory you can actually either run or walk? Or even,
No, I did not know that.
Or even crawl. Now you do. We still have loads of time.
Yeah, loads.
Imagine there being a bug, you click too fast and it just disappears.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. I can't believe my eagle idea was actually what we were supposed to do. It seems so far-fetched and out there. But then that's probably why it worked.
Yeah.
What if my logical ideas ever actually worked?
Look at my boots. They're walking on their own.
These boots were made for walking. That's... Oh.
I am ravenous. Fix me something immediately.
Now it's like flurry flurry, you can only do it once and then it kills you.
Mananan is impatient.
That might be what happens. We'll see.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Manannan is...
You're awfully thick-headed, aren't you? It seems you need to be taught a lesson or two about obeying. Go hang around in the kitchen for a while.
Okay, that's good.
So
Oh, the time actually passes faster. Hush now.
I have decided to take a journey.
Oh, so next time we can actually continue from right where the action happens.
And right at blur 30. Or 29.
Or 30. Okay.
Alright.
So thank you for joining, Professor, as always.
Yes, thank you for hosting.
And thank you, Marco and Chris and whoever is out there. So we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you for joining. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.